Hello, everybody. Oh, you got sent by Cozy. Fascinating. Yeah, we have Cozy joining us today and Mama Blue. So we did have some new players. Sorry for the very long hiatus on the D&D campaign, everybody. I know that all of us have been missing playing, let alone you guys missing watching, hopefully. So we're very excited to restart and with some new faces. So first off, joining the crew, we have our wonderful and illustrious Cozy Chew. So we can now reveal Cozy Chew. Cozy Chew, step on down. Say hi to everybody.
Hello. Hi.
They'll get introduced in the story later on, but we're just, now doing our introductions of our new players. As you all know, we still also have Ember, Mim, and Silvara played by Lamies, Dante, and Naya. Not in the order that I gave them in the start, but it's whatever. Then finally, we have coming up over here. Let's take a look over at the poll in the club. That's right, it's Powder, played by the illustrious Mama Blue.
Hi.
So we're very excited to have these new people here. You will get introduced to their characters in the campaign in a bit. So they might be sitting kind of quiet for a while, but don't worry, we'll get them added in real fast. So if you need a refresher on what was going on in the campaign last time, a lot of stuff happened. They almost got killed by a Dagon sorcerer by the name of Tedric, or Teddy for short. He then got vanquished very quickly by a rogue magician by the name of Vandarin. They got to learn some interesting things about the world from Vandarin, mainly about this group called the Illusions, and somehow they all entered into a game that they never wanted to be in. So now, given this new information from Snowfall and Vandarin, they enter off into their adventure to assassinate the Inquisition's leader. Now, this is interrupted briefly when they fall asleep in a cave. Waking up, Ember realizes all of her gold is missing, and they go to find the culprit. And I will leave it to the rest of you.
Who's going first?
Well, you're not here, Mom.
No, I felt like I had to ask for people.
Yeah. Goo, can you give us like a tiny bit of the setting? Like, are we in a cave?
Remember, so you probably don't remember, but you were all in a cave, and as you were sleeping, you woke up, Ember no longer had her gold, and you went out into the woods following some tracks that were outside.
Okay, so we're already on the path.
You're already on the path, and you had gotten up to a bush, and in the bush you saw some rustling. It seems the culprit might be hiding inside of this bush.
Oh, well, that's simple. I'm pouncing on the bush.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a athletics check, and Beryl, if you would be so kind to roll me an athletics or acrobatics check in response to that.
You said athletics or acrobatics?
Yes, whichever of you're choosing.
All right.
Since I'm assuming, Mim, you're trying to grapple whoever is in the bush.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, you pounce into the bush, and very quickly you find a very shocked raccoon-like creature, a Mapak. They seem to be counting out their gold greedily. As you jump upon them, shocked, the gold goes spraying across the ground. And the two of you struggle for a moment before the Mapak then very quickly seems to go limp in your arms, almost playing dead. And from here, I'll leave it to the two of you.
Ember, I found your gold.
You found my gold?
Uh-huh.
Where?
Look over my shoulder. It's here.
What is that?
Dinner?
No. Not dinner. And these are mine. I got them fair and square. I even made a fair trade. So these are mine, and these are mine.
Oh.
Those are yours, you say? I mean, I had gold on me, and these tracks lead to this bush. Are you sure?
Well, they're mine now.
No.
Yeah,
I look at
I
her.
even left you payment. We traded.
I was asleep. How was that payment?
There should have been some berries or something. I normally leave berries or something, shiny for shiny. It's equal enough.
Can I look at her with a quizzical look? Do I look like I eat berries, sweet thing?
I mean, they're pretty good. They're pretty good berries.
Ember, they make a good point.
I know. Listen, how about I share the gold with you? How about that and I get you more berries? Will that work? Because we need that gold to buy things with.
Well, what kind of berries?
Any kind of berries you want. We will find them. Have a good sniffer.
Fine, I'll give you 1 gold for berries. Because I've gone through all the trouble of collecting this. You know?
Huh?
Google, are you typing in the wrong chat? Okay, never mind.
Shh, shh. Ignore the man behind the curtain.
That's okay, Ember? You're okay with that? Ember, hello?
Uh-oh.
Oh no, did we lose Dante?
Might have.
Well, in that case, as you're standing there and you're all debating on the fair trade agreement that you've all come to, it is very quickly interrupted. You hear almost a familiar sound. The rift between dimensions opening once again. But this time it doesn't seem to be Vandarin as previously happened. No, what you see is akin to a ball of flesh. Oh, yeah, we lost Dante. Okay, she'll be back, I'm sure. You see what looks like a ball of undulating flesh floating in the air. It makes a weird, wet sound as it appears out of nowhere. As it elongates, almost like a sausage, just in the air, and then rips open, revealing a portal of tendrils of meaty flesh reaching out as a perfectly dressed butler steps out. He lifts his leg up high to step over the precipice and into the forest with you. He exits and runs his gloved hand through his white, silvery hair, his eyes glowing a faint yellow, a single monocle upon his eye and his raven-like nose. He adjusts his monocle, sweeps his hair back, and looks at you and he says, "Yes, I suppose you'll all have to do."
Quite disgusting.
Can I dart into a bush?
I don't
Okay.
think Mim's let go of you yet.
So you just cartoon run in the air as Mim's like holding you up, and you're like, do.
Yeah, I'm put in air jail.
And
yeah,
he
Mim
bows.
would let
yes.
go and say, "Yeah, what's this about?"
He bows low in front of you, one leg extending out gracefully, his arm sweeping down in front of him, almost as if he were brushing something off of his foot, just completely across and then to his chest. And he says, "Might I introduce myself? My name is Soltavian. I'm a pragmatic individual who is coming to offer you a job, perhaps? An agreement between the two of us. I will reward all of you wonderful adventurers for a simple task.
I'm good at simple tasks.
Think it
I-
would be a reward enough to not see you crawl out of that portal like you already did.
Oh, yes,
The offer.
I understand. The offer I have for all of you is, well, something that will be of interest to each of you. See, I have the ability in and of myself. As you saw with my portal, I am not, per se, of your plane, correct? So, I have the ability to see into your deepest desires and grant you many, many things. For you, my little furry friend, I understand you have a proclivity for things that are rather shiny. But why give someone a fish when you can teach them how to fish? See, I would give you the ability to gather those things much easier.
What do you mean gather? I got 2 hands. I can hold the gold.
Yes, but I understand there is often resistance to this. I would give you the ability to mask yourself so that you may blend in to any surrounding and be able to capture your deepest desire. You, my tall furry friend. Yes, I believe you have a joy for the music, the arts. You wish to give the dance within your heart out to everyone. See, I would give you an instrument fit for no king, but for the gods. An instrument that would be able to summon the spirits of man to your side. And you, oh little one. Yes, you have a very interesting desire. Your tummy always empty, but your mind even emptier. You wish to fill yourself to the brim. A star? Well, I might have to make some deals to make that happen, but yes, a star you shall have. And of course, last but not least, my beauteous Furbolg. And he takes a step towards you, reaching out to grab your hand. Not in a aggressive manner, more of gesturing for you to place your hand in his. That's to you, sir.
Yeah, I know. I'm most definitely not going to take his hand.
Right. Yeah.
I'm just
Kinda
gonna just like kind of look at is the portal still on the ground?
No, the portal is closed behind him.
I'm gonna look at where it was, and I'm just gonna look at him and then his hand, and just give him a smile, and just be like, okay. And
The hand still outstretched.
And when you
'cause
look
then we'll
back,
take it.
when you look back at where the portal was, you do see that the grass and everything growing right next to where the portal was seems to have not been burnt as much as melted. Almost as if acid had been poured in that location. Everything seems to have just completely blanched and melted to the ground almost in a liquid-like pool. So he, seeing that you spurn his gesture, he raises his eyes up towards you, his head previously bowed. Keeping his chin down, he raises his eyes up towards you and gives a smile that seems to go a bit too far up his face, almost extending up to his cheekbones, before it snaps back to his once again slightly smug smirk. I understand. I'm a stranger. Why would you accept things from me? But I think you desire a story. Not someone else's. Your own. You wish to be someone. To experience things. But not just so mundane as like a farmer would, or a mother, or a father. No, you desire glory. I would give you the power to grasp your own future, your own path.
I mean, but from where I'm standing, I kind of already have access to my own future. I can choose where I want to walk, so I think I have that covered, but I appreciate it.
I understand. But I will continue with my request. All I ask of you is I have a pest problem. It's a very minor pest problem, but it's one of those situations where I have too many things going on in my life. I'm a very busy butler, you must understand. Many, many, many tasks for me to handle. So I am outsourcing this work to wonderful individuals like you for high payment, far above what other kingdoms and kings would give for adventurers such as yourselves. Only
You
to
got
remove
bugs?
some pests. Yeah, yes. Bugs of a sort. I like to refer to them as infestations of sorts. So, if you would be so kind as to deal with my problem, the reward is all yours.
I mean, bugs do make pretty good snack. They got a little bit extra protein, and plus, I mean, if you're promising payment, wouldn't be too bad either.
Fantastic.
I like it.
I love it. Shake on it, and he puts his hand out.
Mim's going straight for that hand. Mim shaking on it.
Wait,
All right.
Unless anybody else has something to say or do before.
I mean, it
Wait.
might be more beneficial, I agree with Dante, to wait because we want to make sure we have more information. We don't know what these pests are, where they are, anything. I think a little more information should be shared before we can truly make a decision.
Yes.
I agree.
Okay, I understand. You're all very worried that my idea of a pest is going to be something like dragons. It's not dragons. It's goblins. It's just goblins. I've got an infestation of goblins. They're getting out of hand. They are in the frost dimension. That's all it is. You'll go there. You'll kill them. You'll come right back. It's not a problem. Is it? I imagine all of you are far more powerful than a small group of goblins.
Okay, let's shake on it.
wait.
Fantastic! And he reaches out and clasps your hand.
Oh,
Are you
what?
doing any? Are you physically trying to stop Mim in this moment?
Yes, Mem.
What?
Wait.
How's the guy dressed?
What?
The guy is
I
What now?
get
dressed-
that he's dapper, but wait.
He
Something
is
doesn't
very
smell right
dapperly
here.
dressed. He's wearing a perfectly like black suit, like a with coattails, the whole 9 yards. It's like a half cut, very Butler style. You know, he's got a cummerbund on. He's got himself a gold pocket watch in the pocket with the gold chain looped around to the side. His monocle has a beautiful gold chain on it as well. He is very well dressed and gives off the air of importance and wealth.
So what are you offering for us? I get it. I've heard some of your spiel, but what are you actually offering? What is the point? Why are you asking us to do this? I understand you're busy and you're fancy, which I like your style and I'm very curious, but something doesn't smell right.
Yes, I do apologize. My magic does leave a bit of a lingering smell. Let me explain to you. I have the ability to give you your deepest desires, your wants and dreams. All I require is that you help me. See, I am rather confused. I understand, because you're all weary, or wary, I apologize. You're probably weary as well. But you're all very weary of me because I'm a strange man who came from the fleshy portal and all of that. Yes. It's all very strange. Trust me, when you get to my age, you've seen a lot of things. It's not that weird. But one thing I will tell you. At my age, one thing is when opportunity comes, you're a fool to turn it down.
I have a question.
Of course.
Would we, because we have the giants, right?
Oh yes,
They're frost giants, right?
yeah, the giants.
We would have that information, and he's talking about the plane that he's on. Would we know if that has any connection
So
at all?
probably not. Like he's talking about like an elemental like plane.
Yeah.
So these giants are existing on your plane. So they're
Yeah.
already there. He's talking about sending you through a dimension to another plane of existence. So it wouldn't even be this plane. So as far as the
I
connection,
understand that. Yeah.
they may have been from that dimension at one point, but they're here.
Okay, that's what I was saying. If we would know if they had any connection at all.
I don't think. Go ahead and roll me a history check.
Oh God.
Here we go.
Nah, I'm not really good. I kind of stuck in my own little village. I wouldn't know shit.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, you try and you're like, they're ice. He's talking ice. That could be bad for us. But like nothing other than the relation of like ice and ice means anything to you in that situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. I don't know. It seems like a good idea, but also, how will we get back?
Yeah, Mr. Butler, how will we get back?
Oh, well, trust me. I'll have my eyes on you. I just won't be there holding your hand doing the job. But as soon as you're done, just say my name.
What's your name?
What's your name again?
And he looks at you, and something specifically, Silvara, seems to come over you as he looks at you and he says, "My name, Silvara, is Saltavian." And you see a glint from his tongue as you look at him. I need you to roll a charisma saving throw, Silvara.
Uh-oh.
Ew.
Ew.
Guess what? I'm good at those. Yeah.
Okay, what is that?
I gotta write down
okay.
his name. Where's our? There you go. How do I?
Saltavian? Just go phonetical. You'll be fine. All right. You are charmed.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
So you feel implicitly controlled by him. It's not so much of a control, but you feel very agreeable with anything he is saying. Are there any more questions, Silvara? Certainly not.
God damn it. No, I think that's enough questions that I have answers to. I think I'm good with the whole situation at this point.
Wonderful. Now, Mim, may we shake on it? And he holds out his hand.
Turns to Ember and says, "So now can I shake on it?"
No. He still smells fishy.
I don't
And-
smell fish.
Of course not.
Sultavian raises a singular eyebrow and snaps his fingers. You see the classic prestidigitation moment come over him, and he goes, I swear, you try your best, but sometimes the smell still sticks to you. I was not long ago back in the Empire going through the fish markets. I apologize for the smell, but I also understand that you are saying I'm suspicious. That's a bit of humor. I apologize. No, I need you to understand one thing. This is an offer that I am giving to you, but also I'm starting to get a bit annoyed. My time is being wasted, so I don't want to say anything bad, but you should take this offer.
Then can you make me a promise?
Listen, Dante, I think we should just, at this point, I think everything's fine. I think you're just a little upset about losing your gold to this furry little thing on the floor. I think we should just go with it, and we'll talk about it later.
Oh, my name's Beryl, like Barry, but also I'm ready for a job. So sir, if you're willing to pay, I guess a deal's a deal. And as I'm like holding my hands out, I am like eye to eye with the cufflink on his suit.
Okay, yes. And he goes down to shake your hands, and you shake hands. And he looks you in the eye, and he goes, and these are all your friends, right?
You know what? I'm always down to make a new friend. We're friends, right?
You're cute. So yeah.
Perfect. And you watch as tendrils shoot from about where his elbow is out of his suit, and they all come and just very quickly grab all of you and start wrapping around you, and you see a portal open up from underneath you, like a maw opening up. And then he tosses all of you in, and he goes, have fun! And you all fall into the darkness. As you're falling, you continue to feel like you're in nothing. It's falling, but you never know when it will end. And as you continue, this feels like almost an eternity, but also a second, all at the same time. It's like you fell asleep and you're waking back up. You suddenly feel cold as you come out of this blackout, slumber, coma. You don't know. But you feel the cold against your face first, Mim. As you open your eyes and you're laying on a frozen cavern floor. Surrounding you are stalactites and stalagmites of just ice. Everything here seems to just be ice and stone. You see, as you awake, a singular blue-skinned goblin rummaging around on your compatriots, poking at them. She doesn't seem to be eating them or attacking them in any kind of way. She just seems mainly curious about the lot of you. A scarf of moss and mushrooms adorns her as her long blue floppy ears cascade down her shoulders with a mane of white hair. All right, and as you awake...
Is the rest of the party awake yet? Or is it just me?
You're basically the first one waking up. Yeah.
Okay. I think this calls for a pounce.
Okay. Go ahead and roll athletics, and Mama Blue, go ahead and roll for athletics or acrobatics, whichever you would like.
Oh god.
It's her first time using a character sheet, everybody. Let's go!
Oh no, I'm horrified.
Now, this is part of the reason we have our wonderful compatriot Venetius here, because Venetius can point things out to you. Okay, acrobatics check. Okay, Mim, you dive at this little goblin, and as you do, she looks up at you, her eyes glint, and she just rolls deftly to the side, landing in almost like a superhero kind of pose. One leg outstretched and the other hand down on the ground. She's ready to fight, but she doesn't initially go into an attack. I'll let the two of you take it from here.
That was close.
Yeah, it was. Can I pounce again?
Yeah, go ahead and pounce. Same thing again. Okay, this time you get her.
Ember!
Oh, hey, chill, relax, it's okay.
Yeah, no, it's great. Ember!
Ember, you awaken to hearing a brief struggle. It sounds a bit like two people enjoying themselves a little bit too much. You've heard this before back in the tribe. Some yips, some yelps, a little bit of grunting, and then somebody yelling your name. Not always did they yell your name, but you usually felt that you heard names yelling. So as you awaken, you almost have flashbacks to being in the tribe, but instead you see Mim holding down a small goblin girl.
Mim, what's going on? Let go of her.
And
Stop.
This is
Silvara
we came here for
and
goblins.
Beryl, you're waking
I've
up
got
as well.
one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Actually,
Right?
maybe we should find out some information before we assume, right? Maybe
Okay.
she's serious.
Mim turns to her and says, "You're a goblin, right?"
Yeah, I'm a goblin.
Our job's over. This is great.
No,
I'm sorry.
maybe
Could you get off me?
no.
Ember,
Hmm?
tell me what to do.
Just how about Miss what is your name? I'm sorry about my friend here.
It's okay. My name's Powder.
You're not gonna hurt us, right? We're just poking around at us. Hmm.
I was just kind of rummaging for food. I haven't really eaten super well in the past couple days. Your friend's kind of heavy. Could you get them off me, please?
Mim, would you mind?
We came here for goblins.
I know, but this one seems friendly. Maybe we can learn a little bit more about this place and the goblins.
Okay. And Mim lets off.
Here, let me give you some. I think I might have. Let me check. I might have some food for you.
Oh,
Rubbish.
that'd be really appreciated.
Yeah. Let me see.
You wouldn't happen to have a little bit of grubs or anything, would you? Extra?
Not grubs per se. I've got maybe a meal pack.
Well, see, I told you this was a fair trade. I gave you a pile of berries. Look.
Hey, okay. Do you eat berries?
Oh yeah, I love berries. The thing is, I have a little buddy. He's a little spider. He doesn't eat berries. He eats bugs and grubs, sometimes worms.
Oh, well, I only have berries, unfortunately, and I hand them over.
I'll take the berries. I'm very thankful, and I'll just grab one, kind of squish it up like really finely in between my fingers. The spider comes out from inside the moss at the top of my little outfit, and it starts nibbling on it while I'm eating some of the berries.
Vegetarian spider.
Who said that?
The fuck?
The voices.
You guys heard that too, right?
Yeah, we need to.
Okay, so as you guys take in your surroundings, Beryl, Silvara, you're both awake at this point. and have been listening to this conversation for a minute. So as you take in your bearings, it seems that you all are in a offshoot of the main cave. There's only one way through this cave at this point. You guys seem to be in a small cavern that's leading into a more open area. It's fairly dark in the place, so if you don't have dark vision, you can't really see unless you've got a torch. If you do have dark vision, you're able to see normally, right? But the lighting in here is pretty low, so just keep that in mind.
Question.
Yes.
Would so I would know that magic was casting on me at this point. Would I know it's specifically being charmed, or just he did something he shouldn't have?
Oh, for you, yeah, you would just know that because it would have worn off once you went through, of course. So sure, we can say you were charmed. You know the ways of the magics.
Okay. So, before we continue on, we should definitely talk about the fact that he definitely did some foul play to get me to agree to the situation. So we should keep that in mind going forward. I really don't feel quite comfortable fully trusting him, especially after what he did.
Salt Alien seemed fine.
I mean, he didn't
Where
charm
did you
you
go
in the
in?
situation, but he
Salty
definitely
Lean?
charmed me. Just call him a cracker while you're at
No!
it.
No, not saltine!
Hashtag saltine.
When Mim takes a bite out of it later, you just gotta be like, a little dry.
Stop!
Need some milk.
I would have preferred Ritz. Where's the butter? Okay. So you've now met Powder and Fneeb, the spider.
I love that.
I love it.
So would you like to move forward into the cavern now that you know where you are and you have a mission ahead of you?
Why not?
Okay. Is there any marching order in particular?
Obviously, Mim at the front.
Okay, obviously
Duh.
Mim at the front. Duh. Yeah, of course. Mim at the front and all the casters following behind.
Yeah.
And the
I-
entourage can
wait.
follow, I guess.
I mean, I just met them. I'm gonna be in last because I have no idea what's happening.
Right. 'cause you're
Actually,
like-
if you are following, Mim would turn around and say, are you coming with us, or...
Uh,
Shouldn't you
I-
have some idea what's in this cave? Don't you live here?
I mean, if that's okay, I haven't really been living around here very long. I've sort of been wandering around a lot.
So you should have some way of knowing where you're going in this cave, no?
I mean, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It depends on if I've had any mushrooms for the day. Sometimes the spirits tell me where to go, and sometimes they don't say anything at all.
That sounds like a very useful skill to have. Ember, can she come with us?
Of course. I mean, she seems friendly and she doesn't want to hurt us, and I gave her food, so I think that's all win-win.
Duh,
Okay, then you
Mom,
should be in the
duh,
front with me,
Mom.
I think.
Wait, me?
Yeah, you.
Okay. I say as I like clasp my hands around my spider, like, all right, as long as Steve doesn't get hurt.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hurt Smeeb.
Fneeb! His name's
Okay.
Fneeb!
Yeah, Smeeb will be okay, I think.
You think?
Chad, I guarantee you today, I will kill Fneeb.
No!
That's wild.
Okay, so you enter into the cavern. Here we go.
Also, I feel important to note that I do have dark vision.
I
That
think,
is
Same.
good.
does everyone have dark vision?
I don't know.
Her
Bless
answer
you.
is no.
I think Silvara does not. I
Yeah,
believe.
I'm a little blinded and deafened right now for whatever reason. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember.
Is the cave cool or hot or anything like that?
The
Yeah, I don't
cave
think I have
is
dark
cold.
vision.
So, for all of you that aren't wearing any winter garb, which I think most of you would still probably be wearing coats and stuff like that, because you had just gotten out of like snowstorms recently. So most of you would still be bundled up as if it were like kind of like, 40, 50 degrees out. So the cave isn't so cold as the air is entirely cold, but it does, as you continue to march through, the cold seeps through the bottoms of your boots. Just the longer you're there, the heat in your body kind of melting the ice and snow underneath you can start to bleed through the bottom of your boots, and your boots start to get cold and your feet are cold. So it's not comfortable, but you're not like freezing to death. But it is definitely, you understand that you are in the ice elemental plane.
Okay, gotcha. I will move forward and run my fingers up against the cave walls, for any like dirt, moss, or anything like that, sniffing around, trying to sense some type of familiarity from the area.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and give me a survival check.
$13.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, you've been in these caves before, but since being kind of ostracized from your tribe, it's not exactly like something where you're like, I remember every single path I took when I left my tribe. So you kind of know the area, but it's kind of like you went one direction, got to where you were, and then we're there. So, like, you look around and you're like, this is familiar, but I don't really remember everything that was around here, you know? It's like you passed through the area.
I've definitely been here before. I can't really get a full handle on everything yet. It's there, though. It's there.
Is there anything we can hear or see particularly in the cave?
So you do hear the general sounds of other life forms. It doesn't, but it's nothing like, oh, I can hear somebody talking distinctly, but you do hear some sort of creatures talking. Powder, you would understand, they are speaking goblinoid, but it's not something where like you can really pick out what they're saying. You just know like, oh yeah, there's goblins talking. But you can't exactly pinpoint where they are, other than the fact that they seem to be coming generally from this direction, just below you. Or south of you, I suppose, would be the better way to put it.
What was that? Did you guys hear that?
Yeah, I think I hear some talking.
Oh god. Oh god, we shouldn't be here.
Nah, I'm specifically supposed to be here.
Yeah,
What
actually,
does
I
Bobby
think
gotta do?
we should follow that noise.
Mhm.
Mm,
She's kind of just standing there, shuffling like her
Okay.
feet together, just like, I don't know about this.
Mim's gonna walk towards it, probably following the path that I assume might correlate to the direction of the noise.
Yeah, I mean, vaguely it's in that direction. It's south of you. The sound.
Okay.
I'm also
Well-
gonna like sneak forward a little bit, using
Okay.
Mim as like
Cover.
partial.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll stealth for me. And Mim, were you saying that you're probably wanting to like try and sneak forward as well?
You know
Or you
what?
just-
Now that you suggest it, I guess I would be doing that.
Okay.
So I got a 29.
All right. So you hear the wet slapping of Mim's feet against the frozen floor, just kind of like a
Plop, plop, plop,
yeah, plop, plop, plop on the ground as Beryl almost becomes air. You all look, and you literally can't even hear a single sound as Beryl's padded feet make no noise on the ground. Almost blending directly in behind Mim. If you were looking at any other angle than the one that you directly are behind them at, they would be invisible to you. So, Mim, yeah, you go up here, and it does seem louder, right? You can hear more noise coming directly from above this cliffside over here. The cliff being about between 40 and 50 feet tall. It's pretty high up.
Didn't we hear any specific words or anything yet, or still just like a low murmur?
Do either of you speak Goblin?
I do.
You do. Okay. You are able to make out conversation. It doesn't seem to... Go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
Oof. I got a 7.
Okay. Yeah. So what it sounds like is meat. Yum. Hey. That's about it.
Sounds like someone's having food down there.
I'm gonna
Ah,
reach my hands
yeah.
out and like in front of me and be like, guys, I can't see. Can somebody please help me?
I can't remember.
look
Does
over-
Ember, do you have dark vision or no?
Yes, up to 60
Okay.
feet.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so everybody other than Silvara. Poor thing.
I look at Savara and I grab her hand. Here's my tail. There you go. We're gonna go. We're gonna follow Mim.
And Mim's quickening his pace at the sound of a feast.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I did just tell Mim they're talking about food.
Okay, so go ahead and start moving your character, Mem, just to show which direction you are headed. Please. All right, so stop right there. Yeah, so you hear from up above a goblinoid shriek and an arrow hit right in front of you as one of the goblins fires at you and the other one starts speaking to you in Goblin. You also don't understand what either of them are saying as they are both above the cliffside, seemingly out of view for you from the angle, but the arrow tells you they can see you.
So does this cliff cut off around here, or
Correct.
is it all just okay? Can I move in response?
You could, but that might
Okay.
like understand that they've just fired at you and they're holding fire right now. They could take that as a aggressive action
Oh,
if you move.
Okay. I was not aware that they were holding fire.
No, see that I would have initiated combat otherwise. This was
Okay.
a direct like they're warning you like, hey.
Okay, then Mim's going to stop.
Okay. So they continue to screech at you in Goblin. Just a bunch of
Am I able to sneak up closer while still like sneaking? Like, is this?
I will allow you to continue your
Is
same
this
one.
like a-
Yeah, you could go there. Yeah, and sneak up.
Oh, shoot, how do I move?
You're measuring, but I've got you. If you want to move right up there, I'll pull you right in.
This might be kind of an odd question, but do I recognize this as a language? Like, because to me as a non-D&D'er, this sounds like garbled nonsense, but I don't know if a D&D character would hear this and be like, oh, wait, I know.
Yeah, you know the goblins speak. You know that they have a language.
Okay, I didn't mean for it to sound like that.
No. I totally, I totally understand. No, but yes, your character would be at least understanding enough to understand that these weird garbled noises are some form of language for them. So Beryl, you will understand what they're saying, and the goblin up above seems to be saying, "Hey, what are you? What'd you do here? Why wander? This our turf. Go, leave."
Ember,
Yes.
can you speak Goblin?
No, but don't we have someone that speaks Goblin and can interpret, right?
Can Silvara speak Goblin?
I don't know.
I'm a goblin.
What about
I don't
Powder?
think I'm close enough to even hear you asking
can
me.
you
Are we close enough?
Yeah, you're close
Or-
enough. You're only like
I
you're not
wouldn't-
even 30 feet
I would-
apart.
I don't. Okay, I was like, I don't. I don't know where you are, but I do not speak Goblin. Sorry.
What? Blue, did you whisper I can speak Goblin, or was that out of character?
It was out of character.
Oh, okay.
We would see that that Powder's a goblin, right?
Yes, everyone knows
yeah.
Powder is a
Yes.
goblin. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
we
Would I know? Are
identified.
you sure I know? Because I can't even. I don't even know what they look like.
Oh yeah, true. You're blind as a bat in this cave.
Can you speak Goblin? This is referring to Powder.
And as you point over at Powder, saying "you," both of the goblins up on the cliffside look and go, "Huh?" and see everyone hiding over in the corner.
I just Powder stares up at the goblins and she's like,
Shit. Yeah, I can speak goblin.
That's great. What are they saying?
I don't know. Goog, what are they saying?
They said to get the fuck out is basically what they said.
They, in a very unpolite way, asked us to leave. That this is their territory, and, just a fair warning, they are very aggressive. I would not stick around.
Can you ask them if they know Salt Alien?
Thank you very much. I'm so sad I was muted, but that made me laugh way more than it should have.
What the fuck is
I was
salt
like holding
alien?
off a coughing fit from that thing.
I feel like now I need
Salt
context.
Alien is a name. Ask them if they know Salt Alien. And Mim's like very clearly trying to
I
pronunciate
think
it.
it was Saltine.
Oh, my bad. Ask them if they know Saltine.
Okay.
She kind of gets closer to Mim and closer to where the goblins are, and looks up at them, kind of having trouble making eye contact, but is still just.
They say back, basically like, turn back and don't come back or we will kill you.
We have to go. They really don't want us here. They're going to kill us if we don't leave.
Also,
So-
they also further butcher the name because, like telephone, you said saltine or salt. What did you call
I said
it?
salt. What is? I'll just say a salt bean.
Salt bean. Okay, and they say we don't know salt bean.
Can you ask them if they are pests?
Pass.
Pests.
No, I said that one right. Pests.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
They basically say you're the pests. Now leave before we eat you like rats.
Actually, I'm a Malpaw.
You say? Are you saying that too? Like, I'm a mappa.
Like, actually?
You adjust your glasses that appear on your face. Or no, actually, you do have glasses.
I do have glasses.
Actually, they fire an arrow like between your legs.
Like I said, they're gonna kill us. We should go. We should go. Like
And
now. We should go
never
now.
Come back.
Oh.
We should go.
To be fair, even if I wanted to come back, I could not because I don't even know where I am. So we're good.
Savara, you have my tail, right? In hand?
I hope it's your tail.
And Beryl, would you go ahead
Yes.
and roll me a perception check?
Alrighty.
I got you. Let me assist you in this.
20.
So, from your hidden position over here where they had just fired at you, you were there for quite a while listening in on the conversation, and while looking about, you did see that there seemed to be a small shimmy space to your right.
Okay, I'm gonna, like, as soon as that hits me, I do, like, a quick look, and then I start, hiding towards that path area.
Okay. Understood. So you're wanting to go, like, over here.
Yeah.
All right.
Like, I'm not sure if I'm leaving just yet, but, like, I'm looking for a way out.
Okay.
Goog, how can you tell me more about the cliff face? Does it look angled, traversable even?
It would be traversable, but it would be slow working because it is slick and slippery. So your climbing speed would be like pretty slow. It's not like something where if you were trying to get a jump on them, I mean, it's like 40 to 50 feet, and climbing normally is half your movement speed. So
Dashing doesn't apply to climbing. It's not like I can get full movement, right?
Yes, it does.
yeah, it does.
Oh, okay. So if I dash climb, I could get 40 vertical movement.
Right, but then you would
Okay.
just get up there.
Yeah, no, I Mim's weighing his options. Does a quick glance to the left and the right reveal a path that directly leads up to them?
To the
Or
left and the right.
are they just paths that wind out of view?
Yeah, so currently it looks, from where you can see, you can vaguely see that there is a further cliff a little bit farther down, here, if you can see that. But as far as you can tell, you've seen barrels start darting off to the sides, rummaging around in some kind of crack in the wall. And then you see the path that kind of stretches out ahead of you. And you do remember that behind you there seemed to be some sort of other path behind cover and stuff further back.
Okay. And the most recent volley of arrows doesn't seem to be a, like, arrow after arrow. Like, you would have started combat, right? If they were...
Yes. No, if
not
they
holding
were
their way anymore.
initiating combat, they would have initiated combat.
Okay, then
They are
all
very purely
Mim,
right now trying to get you to leave.
all Mim is going to do is he's going to change his posture and his stance a bit to be a little bit more of a crouch, kind of like something that you would see, I guess, like a sprinter take the pose of before they're about to go off. But he's not running yet. He's just pointed directly at them like a hunting dog.
Okay. Are you attempting to intimidate them, or are you just like,
no,
I'm
no,
gonna
no,
kill
no.
you now?
This action hasn't been explained. Mim's just doing that.
Okay. Okay. They look over at Powder and they go, "What are you doing? Stop him! Make him stop! Do that! I don't like that! I don't stop! We'll kill you!"
I tried.
Please stop. They're going to try and kill us if you do anything more. Please. Let's just go. Let's just leave the cave, please. Please.
Ember,
Did
these
you-
are pests, right?
Does she recognize them?
The goblins?
The 2 goblins, yeah.
I mean, yes. Roll a history check for me. Cause like, yeah, you would have known a lot of the goblins. I mean, yeah, you've seen them, but you never like talked to them. They were some of like the orderlies of Chivang that you had met at some point before getting, you know, kicked out.
Look, I don't know what these goblins are specifically capable of, but I know exactly how most of them are. Please, we need to leave now.
Ember, these are our pests, right?
I don't actually know. I know they're goblins, and that's what we were sent after, but I don't know if they're our particular pest. So I'm not I don't understand. I don't know why he threw us in this heckin' portal, but I don't know if they're our pest either. I mean, they are goblins, but I don't know. I look at Savara. I have no idea what's
Are you
going
lighting
on.
a torch right now?
I need help.
Okay, well, out of character, I'm gonna start a 20-second stopwatch.
Oh my god!
God.
Oh my god.
While he's doing that, I'm definitely fumbling with like a torch.
Yeah, you're like
Trying to get
striking.
lit.
You're trying to strike a flint. You're like, come on, come on. Everything else is just going into chaos, and you're like, come on. All right, you got
Do
your
I
like.
see anything else down this cavern?
So, I mean, if you would like to go further, you're gonna have to like shimmy through. Is that what you would like to do? I'd need
Oh
you
no, I
to
was just
roll.
noticing, seeing if I see anything down this besides just more rock.
Well, yeah, you see that there's like definitely a space you could clamber into.
I'm gonna go down a little bit more because it's starting to get a little heated, so I'm gonna scoot down a little bit more.
So you come out, and once you squeeze through, you find yourself looking at a path that leads right up into behind a goblin who seems to be anxiously watching the 2 archers on the cliffside.
Okay, I'm gonna doubly make sure that they can't see me, and ooh,
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
you
just
can roll
I'm
me
gonna
another
keep
stealth
hiding.
check.
yeah.
Oh, you're not wanting to move forward?
Well, I'm not going in the hole. I'm just like peeking.
Okay, so you're just peeking around. Yeah, you're not going
Yeah.
into the opening there. Got
No, I'm just like, okay, like stuff's getting heated. Let me just take a look, like make sure, is this an out? Is this more trouble? Like, what am I getting myself into?
Yeah, what you can kind of see in there, roll a perception check for me.
Oh, I just rolled a, wait, that was stealth. Let me roll
That was
perception.
stealth. Correct.
There we go. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, you see more cave, and you kind of see like the feet and back of a goblin who seems to be arming himself. But other than that, it just seems to be more cave.
Gotcha.
From this distance, am I able to like hit them with my sling?
Yeah, your sling has like something like 60 feet range, I believe. Or is it only 30?
I
It would be a
think-
disadvantage.
It would be a disadvantage?
31, 20. So 30 is normal. Up to
Right, but
120
they're
at
40
disadvantage.
feet up.
Okay. I very gently slide my spider into a pocket and I have like my other hand really close to my sling that is on my belt, just basically getting myself ready in case anything crazy happens.
Okay. You
Wait,
hear the.
I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Can I cast friends on the goblins? Is that possible?
Is it a cantrip or it's a spell slot, right?
It is a cantrip, actually.
I think friends only works if they're not already hostile to you.
Crap. Okay.
I mean, you can pop it up in the chat and I can take a look at it. But I believe at
No,
this
you're right.
point. No, I'm right.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, they're already too wary of you, so.
Dang it.
All right. The goblins, you hear them say, "Yeah. You! Quick, rat! Get big one! Get big one!"
I'd also like to start dashing at this time,
Okay.
directly up the cliff
Let's
face.
let's get into initiative then.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna be like, wait, are we fighting?
Wait.
We're fighting?
So, Goog, I don't fully know how D&D systems works.
Yep.
Does me crouching and getting in this runner stance...
You will
Quant-
get to do your full movement.
Yeah. Does
before
that count
we
as
get into-
preparing an action? Because I don't really know what that system entails.
Okay, so in this situation, in a way, yes, you've prepared an action, and so now that you are initiating the combat, so you're automatically going to take that move as like kind of a surprise attack.
Okay.
But it's just your movement to get up there. And in doing that, then it will go into the first round of combat. So you'll roll initiative, but you'll get to do that movement beforehand.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay, I'm guessing all the goblins got added in, and now we just need all of you to roll initiative, please.
Where do I get that?
So that'll be on your character sheet, I believe. If you click on the combat encounters where you saw Venetius, just ping that, and it'll add you into the grouping. I think Barrel and Mim and Powder and Fneeb all need to still roll.
I'm trying to add myself. Oh, wait, there I am. Okay.
Heck yeah, you've done it. Now just Mim and Powder.
Sorry, what do I have to do? My headphones just died.
Oh, okay. So you're going to click over on the combat encounters on the upper right-hand corner. It's right beside chat. And then you'll just hit initiative. You'll hit the dice beside your name, basically. Yep. And then you can do Fneeb as well. Oh, damn, Powder. Oh, damn, Powder. Damn, girl. All right. And actually, I think I'll just do it like I've done it before, where I'm just going to have Fneeb go on your turn so you can do both of you at the same time. Just to keep things easier for you. Does that make more sense, or do you want Fneeb back where the Fneeb was?
No, sounds good to me.
Unfamiliar explicitly has its own initiative.
Fine. Okay, so we'll have it go there. Right where it was.
But he was quick.
Fneeb is quick, yes. Spiders are classically very quick creatures. All right, let me get some combat music going. Do.
So we've seen them like start getting ready to attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, here we go. So first up, Barrel. You're the first up.
All right, I'm gonna use my short bow and try to get one of the goblins from behind. I think I see
Okay.
one in my
You do. You would be
Line of
able
sight.
to. Yeah, you'd be able to get around that wall right there and give a little shot at him.
Okay. Short bow.
Chartable.
Chartable. How do I chartable? How do I for two short bow?
So
Look
if
in
you
the
go, yeah.
Chat.
So you clicked on the short bow, and then you see over there you have the attack
Okay.
and damage. Yep.
There we go. Attack.
There you go.
16.
16 to hit.
And then roll for
Whose
damage.
point of view am I looking from right now?
3 damage. Or no, 7.
7 damage. Very good. I think that actually is. Yep, I think he's. Yeah, he's dead. So you just. You would have also gotten sneak attack, I believe, because you were sneaking.
That was hidden. Yeah.
And he didn't know you were there. So, nonetheless, he's dead. So you fire off your crossbow bolt, or is it a short bow? It's a short bow. Okay.
Short bow.
You fire off your little short bow, which looks about like a toothpick with a little like shoelace on it. And you just fire off, and it goes clean through the back of his head, spearing through the front of it, and he just goes stiff and then falls over. Nice indeed. Not for him. Then you can go ahead and end your turn.
Yup. Do I gotta click something to end my turn?
You do. You'll see it towards the middle bottom of your screen.
Oh, there it is. I clicked it.
Well done. And now you're gonna have to wait a while, everybody.
My sneak tech sniper.
I sneak take sniper. What?
Sniping's a good job, mate.
Work. Okay, cool. And then I just take this guy right over here. And boom. So immediately after you kill that guy, you hear some shock from around him. As other goblins are going to move in. And then we'll go over here to
Move in towards me or move up?
They move it up towards the other goblin who just died to check out his dead corpse. Cuz you know, it's game. They have to figure out, "Oh, what was that? Must have been the wind."
All I could think is,
Really
fresh food, fresh meat.
Oh my god. You know what? Maybe. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Silvara, you are up.
Okay. So, I'm trying to figure out what I actually can see. I don't think I can fully see those goblins. I think I can only see a little bit of them.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, there's some rolls happening. Okay. So I am going to, first and foremost, apparently try to move up and then not able to move my character.
Okay. Let me see.
I can't move my I'm being serious. My character
yeah,
won't
yeah.
move.
Where do you want to go? If you'll just ping it, I'll
I
move it
was
for
just
you.
looking to just move where I would get sight of them.
Okay. So, like, we'll go up to here. Can you see them? Do you feel good about that?
The map has not changed for me whatsoever. So, they're still half shown for me.
That means you can see them, though.
Okay.
Like, those two up on the cliff, you can see.
Yeah. So I'm gonna use And I've clearly seen them be attacked by, like, Mim and them attack Mim and shit, right?
Yeah. Well, Mim, at this point, Mim, you would be, like, up the cliff at this point.
Oh, I wasn't sure if I took the. Like,
that was the first thing.
If the movement was
combat.
applied.
Yeah,
Okay.
the movement would be applied.
Okay. So, I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost on one of them.
Sick. Which one? Restless?
The
or
one closest,
ecstatic?
the one that's closest to me.
Okay, ecstatic.
$20 to hit.
Let me see. 20. That does hit. Roll that damage.
No.
No?
6.
Okay. A glancing blow as you deliver it, and it collides with its shoulder. It kind of jostles back, the frost seizing up its arm a little bit before it shakes its arm, getting back the movement of it. But not before Mim is already right on top of it. Who we just lose?
Benicius, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then his movement is minus 10 feet until the start of my next turn. And my turn.
Okay. Right, he has movement decrease because of that. Oh yeah, you guys can't move because I think Venetius got disconnected for a second, and he has the game paused, so I will be having to move everybody for you. Although I suppose I could unpause the game if I knew how to do this better.
That's crazy. Our DM, ladies and gentlemen.
Our DM, listen, I don't do the tech stuff of this. I just write, okay? And I even do that poorly. Okay. Bing bong boom. Okay, so this guy over here is going to take his shot over at Mim. So he's going to go ahead and take a shot with his bow. He's a little bow guy. If I can find his attack. There we go. Short bow. A 15 to hit, Mim?
If it meets, does it hit?
Yes.
Okay,
If
yes.
it meets, it beats.
For 7 piercing damage.
Okay.
Oh, you're not raged yet.
Well, yeah, because rage wears off if I don't attack something, right? So I can't rage yet.
Or take damage. So your rage, but you ran before. So once it gets to your turn, you can rage. But
Oh, I
you
can't
have to-
rage and run?
No, well, not in this situation because you dashed, and you didn't say it before you ran.
Yeah. I figured raging wouldn't be worth it because I thought I had to hit something to keep it going. I didn't realize I could get hit and it would still be fine.
Yeah. All right. This old duder is gonna run up on you. He's rather unsure though. He's not sure about this move. He's gonna make it though. He's coming up on you. He's feeling good about himself. He's gonna take an attack on you. He's got his little scimitar. So he heals back with both his arms above his head as he runs at you. Just and he's gonna take a big swing down at you. A 20 to hit. That does hit.
That does hit.
For another 7 slashing damage. And I guess I'll do that negative 14 on you now. As he cleaves right across your chest. It's a shallow blow, but it's definitely to mass. right, next. This goblin is going to use its action to disengage from you. And run back another 30-odd feet. There we go. Next up, we have the other goblin archer over here. He is also going to use his action to disengage from you. And go right there.
You can opportunity attack even if they disengage.
Oh yeah, you're right. Thank you
Oh,
for reminding
really?
me. Yeah, that's Sentinel feature. I forget because this is my only Sentinel character, and our sessions are months apart. So
Okay, listen.
give me those.
We're working on it.
Yeah. I'm just saying you should let me rage proactively and give me opportunity attacks and maybe double my health while you're at
I'm
it. Now,
pretty
can I-
sure you told me, don't baby me. If I die, I die.
Can I opportunity attack?
Yes.
Thank
You
you.
would get
Can I
one of them
opportunity attack
because
both
you
of them?
only have
Oh yeah,
one
you're
reaction.
right. I only get one per turn. Thank you.
Yes, so choose your one wisely.
I would like to bite the second one to walk away.
That makes sense. You want to go for the one that's wounded most. So, go ahead and make your roll, King.
Does a 15 hit?
15, I don't actually think hits. No, it does not.
Okay.
RIP to the greatest, number one. Definition of. Oh my god. Just, please. There we go. We do. And he's gonna also just come at you, and he's doing it Subway stabber style, so he's gonna have the scimitar held at his gut, and he's just gonna run at you. For a 19 to hit.
19 does hit.
Dealing a whopping 8 slashing damage. Lam is not feeling well. Mim, I mean. My apologies.
How could you?
Me?
Yeah, how could you?
I was always told, show no mercy. Kill them. Kill them all.
I wonder who taught you that.
Huh?
I wonder who taught you that. I was like, stare at Vanitas.
Couldn't be me.
It would be me.
I said couldn't be me,
Yeah.
but yeah, it was me.
Okay, here we go. Archers shooting at Mim. That'll be an 18 to hit. For 8 damage. And Fneeb, you are up.
Fneeb scurries around a little bit on Powder's shoulder before he makes an attempt to run up to a goblin and bite.
Damn, he got that much movement?
Can't attack.
Yeah, familiars can't attack. He's
He
just
doesn't find
Yeah.
familiar, so you can't attack. Yeah.
Yeah.
They can take the help action, which as a spider is pretty impractical.
So why the hell does he have a
because you can have them take the help action, which is essentially giving somebody advantage on an attack, right?
Well, on an action, but yeah.
Yeah.
bitch?
Bitch.
He's
Okay.
still on my shoulder.
He's staying on your shoulder. Okay. He can give you the help action.
No, he can't.
No, he can't.
No,
Alright.
I do not see that in features, so I figured like, oh, he can't.
All right. Yep. Okay, Fnee or Ember, not Fnee. Ember, you are up.
Is it possible for me to move where I can see Mrgoogs Mim.
Yes.
Okay. I cannot move, but I would like to, so I can see Mim, so I can.
Wait, why can't you move? Oh, right. No, I can move you if you need to move.
Yeah.
Also,
I was.
can we get the
Oh,
game
go
on
ahead.
pause? Yeah, there we go. Now you should be able to move.
Okay. I think I should be able to see him from here.
Yeah.
Maybe. Okay, let me see if I can do this spell correctly.
Oh boy.
Healing word. I would like to cast healing word upon Mim if that's possible.
Yeah,
Okay.
you should be able to. Yeah.
I just
You're pushing the distance since he's like 40 feet up in the air, but I
Yeah.
don't feel like doing math, so.
Yeah. Exactly. I'm just kind of like, you're pretty close. We're taking it. Because what is
Okay.
it? 60 feet? Yeah, I'd say you're pretty close to 60 feet. No, you're definitely within 60 feet.
and I would like to change it to a second spell slot or second, I guess,
Second
second level.
Okay.
Yes. Let's see.
And then you would just add another d4 to that.
Got it.
There you go. Cool. 7
Hey.
HP.
There you go. That's all I got.
Oh, plus your spellcasting ability modifier. What's that
Plus.
for you? Let's see. You probably have
see.
like a 2 or a 3 at this point.
Probably.
4. I don't know why that's not added already. Let me add.
Oh, it's a 4?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So actually, that's 11? Or is it going to be 15? No, it's just 1d4 for each spell slot. So, yeah. So it's 11 HP. There we go.
Yeah. And and I'd like to end my turn.
End your turn. I hate that I do that every time somebody says end turn, but I watched so much Yu-Gi-Oh! That it's just ingrained in my head to go, and I end my turn. I can't remember
Well,
which character said it that way.
All of them.
Yeah, you're right.
All of them.
It was probably Yami Yugi.
Probably. Okay, you're kind of
Yeah.
stuck there. I don't actually know if he has any space to fit in. So he's going to just be right there. We'll also say it was like rough terrain getting through there because it's kind of tight. Mim, you're up.
Sweet. Okay, I am going to rage. And I am going to take the form of the beast bite.
Mm-hmm.
For my first attack, I will form of the beast bite the hurt goblin.
Hurt goblin. Good.
Yes.
That do be hit.
Oh, I'm also recklessly attacking, so I guess I'll
Yeah,
roll
yeah.
it one more time with advantage.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yep, you do hit.
I hit
He is
for
dead.
12.
He's
Okay,
dead.
and then I will take my extra attack to bite the other goblin in front of me. And
Right,
I
that
forgot to
hits.
attack with advantage, but I assume that hits, yeah.
Yep. He's dead.
Okay. I will then, if I move here, am I still within sight of people at the bottom of the cliff?
No. Like, literally,
Okay.
they can only see you from the edge there.
Interesting. I assume the same goes for here. You can't see any of me.
No, yeah, due to the angle and everything.
They actually can't even see what you're doing. So they just see you sprouting full of arrows and then suddenly start tearing through fucking goblins.
Yeah, just lifting them. Yeah, you lift the first goblin up with one hand and just clean bite its throat out. And then you grab the other goblin and, like, rip its head off and spew it down. You guys see as a goblin's head comes tumbling down onto the ground and rolls up to Powder's feet.
And then Mim is going to move over here and use the Hungry Jaws bonus action.
Of course.
And I remember to recklessly attack this time.
Oh, that's a crit. Okay. That's your critical hit damage with Hungry Jaws?
I guess. I mean, it's a bonus action, so
Yeah, okay. I guess it's fine.
It was just low rolls, 3 and a 1.
Okay, and then I regain, or I gain temporary hit points equal to proficiency bonus, which is 3.
Mhm. Okay,
And-
there you go.
That's my turn.
Hell yeah. All right. Next up in the order. Good turn, good turn. Did a lot of stuff. Is this little guy right here. He's going to run up on you. Having seen you slaughter his compatriots. He's going to take a whack at you. You hear him scream in garbled goblin in your ear. And he's going to go ahead and do a little of that. So he takes up a javelin and stabs at you with his javelin. Does a 19 hit? It does. It does.
Yes.
It does. I remember. And he does 1 damage.
Is that before or after Rage Goog?
That's before rage. And then he's going to do it again. Go hole. And that's going to be an 18 to hit, which does hit. And then he's going to go ahead and do his damage. Ooh, for 4 damage. Before rage, of course.
Okay.
Of course, got to keep in mind that everything gets halved by rage.
So I took 3 damage overall.
Yes.
Got it.
You're so smug about it.
What? That's a normal human response.
Okay. Whatever you say.
It's
Powder.
like, why isn't my
It's
D&D
your
character trying
turn,
that?
Powder.
So was the stuff about the goblin head and tossing it, was that like actually happening or
Yes.
no? Okay, cool. I look at the goblin head and I'm shaking, like Powder's shaking and quaking in her fucking boots, and she's looking like to her left at Amber, just like he was gonna do that to me?
No, that's just Lamies. Don't worry. As long as you're friendly.
I like how you went back and forth on it. You were like, that's just Mim. No, Lamies. He's Lamies.
Oh, that's just you know what I meant.
Yeah. Whatever the fucking guy's name is.
That's just Mim. Don't worry about it. I promise. If you're friends with us, he won't attack you. It's fine. And plus, you can hide behind me if you want. It's okay.
God, I can't see shit. I don't even know where I don't know where the goblins are.
So, Ember, Powder, both of you did see Beryl scratching at that spot, and Beryl kind of disappeared behind the cave. So you do know that there's an entrance over there.
So we can't just climb up that cliff bit.
You can climb up the cliff bit. It's gonna take you like 2 turns to do, probably, though.
Oh God.
Or like 1.5 turns.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try and climb that.
All right. So you'd probably be able to get halfway up the cliff in a turn.
Do I roll athletics?
Yeah, roll me athletics, actually.
It's either that or acrobatics. I don't know which.
Right. No, I mean, I'd allow either of them.
Oh, God.
Okay, yeah. We'll say that you're able to climb up, but it's pretty slow. You get about, we'll say 15 feet up.
I'm coming. We're almost there.
I'm coming.
Oh God. Ooh.
Yeah,
See it all.
I know you can see it all, but you're not up there yet. You're climbing.
Okay.
It's just the way that the map works. So like once I put you there, you're technically over the invisible wall. Interesting thing about
Okay.
Foundry, but I love the fact that you can do this with Foundry. Like all of these, like you can't see through this area. It makes it a lot more fun and immersive, in my opinion.
Yeah, like
Okay,
I
well-
can't see what's going on with lava.
You're just hearing
Same.
shit. You're just hearing ripping and tearing, and you're like, "What
Yeah,
the
I saw like
fuck?
the
I
Arthur
just
come
met these
back looking scared and like.
Well, speaking of Barrel, it's your turn.
Yep, I'm gonna take another sneaky shot at the well, not another. This one's a new one.
No, the
I'm
miserable
going
goblin.
to aim for the miserable goblin grunt with my short bow again.
Yep. That do be hitting.
Okay.
I love how I think Cozy has targeted herself, which is very funny to me.
Oh, oops. I also have the sneak attack, right?
Yes. So
Which
you
is an
should
extra
be able.
1d6.
Correct.
So
Whenever you
Do I
roll
roll
for
like
damage, I believe it'll prompt you for sneak attack damage.
I rolled
Maybe
normal
not.
damage.
Okay, let me see. I'm gonna check if I had damage. Situational bonus. So you would need to add in a 1d. So like a 1d6. So let me roll this
So I
real
rolled
quick.
a
and
d6.
I'm just
for-
seeing. Yeah. So all you would need to do is add in your formula for the sneak attack there, but it's fine. Yeah,
Oh,
you can
I
actually just roll the damage there then.
Cool.
Oh, so it's 3d6 because of your level. All right.
Ooh.
So yeah, I mean,
For
this time,
19.
yeah, this time you fire at him and like you feel a little, you feel a little spicy after that first one you got. So you pull back real good on, take your time aiming it as you crouch down and you do that cool like sideways fire thing. And you like, you know what? We're going to say it like this. You sit down and you put your feet on the bow and you pull back with your hands all the way back and you let loose, and this goblin gets picked up off the ground by your arrow and pinned to the rubble behind him, and he is just dead.
Nice.
I'm on the wrong camera, dude. So the fun thing about this is, so for stream, just to let everybody know here, when you guys are watching the stream or the VODs and stuff, I am playing the game on 2 different monitors because I have the GM screen and then I have the screen that you all have to see. So I'm playing the game double and sometimes I click on the wrong screen. Okay.
Ugh.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And then I think I end my turn after that.
All right. I do need you. No, actually, never mind. All right. So, after seeing this, and after checking the body, you see as a goblin shouts, or you don't see, I guess, you hear as a goblin shouts. And Mim, you see as the goblin that was previously checking up on this body before you came over to attack him and bite him, gets bit by you, but charges in another direction. And he will take, or, I mean, I'm assuming you're going to opportunity attack him.
Yes.
Okay. So go ahead and do your opportunity attack. You can you reckless on an opportunity? I don't know.
You have to already be
Venetians.
recklessing for the round.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am,
So you
so.
are. Okay, yep, you do hit. Which I believe stops him from being able to move. So.
Yep.
Damn. but he seemed to have been trying to run in this direction.
Okay.
I'm sorry for coughing in all of y'all's ears.
How dare you be sick?
That gobbo is dead. Yeah, I've had this sinus infection for like days. It sucks.
Do you not just drown yourself in Dayquil?
So I've been doing like NyQuil and stuff, but it just isn't going away.
Extra strength Dayquil, baby.
Extra strength NyQuil, baby. Bada boop! So this ogre comes up to you, and he's gonna take his massive club. It's about the size of one of these goblins, if not bigger, looking almost like a small tree trunk in his hands, and he lifts it up, and you see the remnants of what look to be broken human bones, or, you know, humanoid bones, lashed to the top of it, creating an ugly makeshift weapon as he barrels at you, screaming at the top of his lungs, just and swings his club at you, smashing down at you. It collides. Yes, it collides with you, dealing 17 bludgeoning damage.
Holy shit.
Do I round down or up for whatchamacallit?
I
Rage.
believe we always round up.
Okay.
Even, like, for resistances as well. Like, if you are attacking something.
Round
Wait, you
down
round-
unless otherwise specified.
Oh, okay, round down. My apologies. See, this is why I need him here. I'm like,
It
I
was
like
like anything to take off another hit point, please.
We have to kill Mim. Without him, they are nothing. No, I'm kidding. I just liked that Ember. I thought of it so funny earlier. Ember's like, yeah, it's okay. He won't kill you. You can hide behind me if you want. Meanwhile, Mim is up there, like, ripping and tearing, and Ember's just like, if you want to hide, that's okay. Mim's gonna kill them all, I'm sure. Barrel over here just, like, picking away at him as well, though.
Sniper.
Snipe.
Why do I hear Doom music?
Yeah, wait, I've got that. I've got that somewhere. Just a little, Mim every time he enters into a room. Okay. Anyways, that was just for stream. So, yes, you got hit for all that. Now it is Silvara's turn.
Okay. So I know you had stated that Ember and Powder were able to see Beryl take that other route. Would I have seen that with my torch lit?
Roll me a perception check. This won't take your action.
Fuck, where's perception?
It's usually under P.
Oh,
Open up,
is it?
open up Windows
yeah.
Explorer and type P up in the search
I got
bar.
you.
Oh, okay.
My torch is
yeah,
really helping
you
me
don't even
see things,
need,
guys.
So your torch, you can see Beryl currently seated on the ground, firing off arrows, through the cracks. So you know it's there.
Okay. Would I know if I'd fit through it? If it's a small...
It would be rough terrain for like that 5 feet right there. So you would have to make that part 10 feet. So that'd be 5 feet, then 10 feet,
10.
and then 20 to get to Beryl, and then
20.
you'd be able to move 2 squares.
Okay.
It's also
You just
fairly
peek
steep
out, you see
incline there.
corpses.
Yeah, it's also a fairly steep incline, correct.
Can I attack this... how do I fucking...
The nervous goblin?
Yeah, from where I am.
Yeah, you should be able to.
Because I can only somewhat see him, which is why I'm asking. Okay.
Right, no, I get you. He
Just
was
to-
just Thematically, I would say yes, because of the fact that he was trying to get away from Mim on his last action. So he would probably be a bit more visible because even though Mim attacked him, he would be headed in your direction.
I think you have 5 more feet of movement anyway.
Yeah, I do. I'm trying.
Yeah,
not
she's
to
just
use it.
trying not to get closer. She's like, there's ogres up there. I saw the damage they did.
Okay, so
Okay.
I'm trying to make my life easier, and I'm gonna create a bonfire.
You're gonna create a bump. Wait. In
Yeah,
the little
underneath.
hide hole?
No, I clicked
It's a
to cast
spell.
a spell, but it didn't work on my end.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've clicked it twice already, and it's not working.
Interesting. Let me
What are you
look at
looking
It's 3 times. Huh?
spells,
Are you looking?
bonfire, create bonfire.
I'm trying to do the create bonfire. It won't let me do it.
Huh. Yeah, I'm doing this. I just tried to cast it as well.
I don't know why.
I don't know why either. That's frustrating.
Okay.
Okay.
I wanted to use that, and I can see the big troll guy. I was gonna put it under him.
That makes sense.
So yeah, any creature in the bonfire space when I cast a spell must succeed a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 fire damage.
And you're just putting it on the ogre?
Just putting it right underneath his butt.
Okay, right under his butt. So what was it?
Keep
he
his
needed to
nads
roll?
warm.
Can you repeat what he needed to roll? Sorry.
A dexterity saving throw.
Dex saving throw. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's really good at that, by the way. 15.
Yeah, my spell DC is a 15.
Okay.
Beats it beats.
Meets it
Got rid of
beats.
my campfire spell is gone.
No! Well, the bonfire stays though, right?
Yeah, I know, but I can't see the
Yeah,
rest of
where
it.
is
But
it?
yeah.
Venetia
So
said that, sure.
I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna hate where I leave myself. But I end my turn.
Yeah, it's a tough little map, huh? Okay.
Yeah,
here
but
we
to
go.
be fair, they
To
might
be
not
fair.
have seen me. They just see a fire underneath and go,
That's
so maybe I'm
true.
safe.
Yeah, they could just think Mim's a god and is firing arrows
Yeah,
and summoning bonfires.
I assume they're all looking at Mim, and then suddenly there's fire under their feet.
Well,
this is my
so-
thought process.
From your angle, you can see that the goblin that Mim just took a big hunk out of right before getting smashed in the midsection by an ogre is looking in your direction.
Oh, okay. Oh well. Whoops.
All right. Here we go. Archer fires. Misses.
Wait,
That's a
what
4 to
archer?
hit. The archer, you can't see him.
Okay, because I see a archer.
Yeah, there's several that you don't see, by the way. There's a whole group of them over here. They're all just like lining up to take pot shots at Mim.
To be fair, there should be a bonfire underneath the ogre, so I know they'll be lighting up the room a little better once we can get it to work.
That's pretty true.
So, I mean,
You mean, I mean. We all mean.
I'm just saying, we should all be able to see a little better.
Oh, I've been doing these guys wrong. That's fine. We can correct it now. I've been doing one attack for the goblin archers. Foolish me. That do be a hit. For 5 piercing damage to Mim. And that's a miss. Okay. The other goblin did shout and try to run after you guys, so I'm gonna have this one roll perception. So see if he sees you. Jeez Louise, no, he does
I
not.
don't know what it is. My fucking computer like won't keep Foundry running.
Huh.
I'm trying to get back in. It's like freaking the fuck out.
Maybe it's
Sorry, I didn't
because we
actually
had...
mean to say that out loud.
It's okay. Maybe it's because we added Mama Blue, you know? Or Cozy.
I'm comfortable blaming Mama Blue.
You're uncomfortable blaming Mama Blue?
No, I am comfortable.
Oh, okay.
Somehow
good.
Google always hears the exact opposite of whatever Venetia says.
Don't say that, because he's going to be like, you know what? There is a trend. 7 piercing damage to you, Mim. And the next one's a miss.
Venetius should not be paid for his labor.
Yeah, I agree.
Damn
it. And one last guy. You know what? I don't know why I keep on clicking on them and pulling it up so that they can attack when they're all literally doing the same attack. He does hit. He do be doing that. 8 piercing damage. And that time he misses. And we're going to say, due to his crit failure, his bow becomes unstrung. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. No. Stop. Take that off.
Yes.
No, stop. Stop.
Ah,
Take it off.
That's enough slices.
there's enough slices.
You're
That's
taking
enough
too many slices. We'll do that. He's not actually stunned, but we'll say he's stunned. Neeb is going to do nothing, I'm assuming.
Is what?
Is going to do nothing, I'm assuming.
Unless he can help me climb, I don't think so.
Yeah, no, not at this point. Ember, you're up.
I am gonna go. You said there was a little entrance that I saw by Barrel, right?
Yeah. It's over
I'm
here.
gonna. Okay, I am gonna shimmy shake into the hole.
Okay.
My hole.
No! Cozy!
What?
Everybody
It's
get in
right
my
here.
hole!
Come inside.
That's where
Oh
you
my
have to
God.
go. So to get through all of that, you've either got to go here, here, or here. Those are your only options.
Oh, I don't know. Just stick me anywhere. That sounds wrong.
Y'all,
Um,
I've already said the F word too many times, but YouTube, please don't ban us for all the stuff they're saying.
so what was my options again?
Any of these 3 squares directly beside Silvara.
I'll take the one over there. I mean,
Where's
right
over there?
By Barrel. I can't ping
Oh
it.
gosh. Now there's a bunch of
trying to-
people in front of my face.
And what would you like to do, Ember?
I can't. I can't. I can't help him. Oh, I scream out to him. I'm
I'm sorry. Oh, is it something you have to have vision? Because if you were over here, you could probably see him getting completely slaughtered. Oh man.
Oh man.
Oh,
probably.
boy. Yeah, probably.
Let me sit.
Let me just take back everything I said.
Yes. Oh my god. What is that? What is all of that, Goog?
What is that? You entered into a goblin camp and Mim decided to charge.
Oh god. I'm thinking myself out of character. Oh my god, there's so two ogres. Oh god, they're so hefty.
So hefty.
Hefty. Let me look. Hold up. I don't know what I can do over here.
I love the fact that this is your first moment of like seeing what's going on the battlefield, and you're just like, "Oh God!" So we're gonna give Ember a second to
Oh God.
deal with that.
Oh, hell
I
no.
feel proud that I've sniped 2
I
individuals.
wonder. Oh no. I'm trying to think if I can do sleep or I'm just like doing a brain fart right now, trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. Oh no. Well, that's not helpful. Let's see. I can't do that again. You know what? I'm gonna try Tasha's hideous laughter on one of the big
Ogres.
ogres. On the ogres, yes.
Nice.
So that'll make it prone if it hits, for sure.
Mhm. No,
We can try it.
Tasha's is a crazy spell.
Alright, I'm gonna cast it at level 1.
On Ogre 1 or 2.
Ogre 1. Directly in
Right.
front of
Mim, yeah.
Yep. Is it Mim? I don't know where he is located. I can't see
Oh,
him.
right, yeah, you can't see him. That's true.
No, I don't know. Right in front of because I can see another goblin over there. But yeah, I want to cast it on Ogre 1.
Ogre 1.
Ogre 1.
Okay, a dexterity 15 saving throw. It's dexterity? That's the bonfire? The bonfire finally showed up?
No, I think for some reason it's the concentration checkbox. When you hit cast on it, you have to uncheck concentration, and then it seems to work.
Okay, well, I placed the box, so.
Yeah, which is probably true for
You're
all
correct.
spells, I would imagine.
I can't get rid of
Yeah.
my bonfire now, but it was right there.
I was there the whole time.
Oh.
Is it not giving us extra light, the bonfire?
It is, I added it.
Oh, I don't see it, so.
Do we take off a concentration so it'll show up, or?
Oh yeah, Naya, what you're not seeing is blocked by the terrain.
Okay.
Like this is a wall here that you
Not
can't
yet.
see past. Yeah. But yeah, the whole area is lit now because of the bonfire. Sorry, who said something?
Oh, I cast the thing, but it's not showing up in the log there.
Which spell?
Tasha's hideous
there.
laughter. DC
Up there.
15 wisdom save. Got it.
Yes.
Yeah, you have to uncheck the concentration box. I don't know why that's not working.
Gotcha.
He do be failing.
Oh. Time to be prone, buddy.
And incapacitated. Ooh.
Hey. Now in my turn.
Wait, what was the skill you used?
Tasha's hideous laughter.
Hideous
So
laughter.
the ogre immediately
Here's the
doubles.
hideous laughter. Give me a hideous
I'm
laughter.
doing it now.
Not you.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
No, Tasha's hideous laughter it causes them to start laughing, Mama.
Yeah, but they gotta start it up.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Okay, I got you.
Yo, where's the joke? What's gonna make the
Yeah.
ogre laugh?
Oh, what's gonna happen? He's gotta smell, like, his feet smell really horribly. I'll have a good joke.
That's his joke. And he you point at the other ogre and you go, his feet smell really bad. And then the ogre looks over at his brother and goes, and just falls over on his back, like convulsing, like he's having a seizure. It's bad.
I love it.
Jeez. Okay, anything else? Do you have any bonus actions? Because you're done with movement in your action.
Can we, hold on, let me check something quickly for you before I ask this question.
Ooh.
For cantrips, can those be cast now, or do they have to be cast at the beginning of the turn?
No, cantrips, it depends on what the cantrip is. Some are bonus actions. A lot of them are actions. So it'll tell you on a cantrip if it's a bonus action or an action. So if you're wanting to use Vicious Mockery, that is an action. So you've already used your action, you won't be able to do Vicious Mockery as well.
Okay. That's what I want to check. So no, I can't do anything else.
Yep. Then next up is Ogre 2. He can't really get anywhere, so he's kind of stuck where he is due to his mass. But luckily, you see on his back, much like the other ogre, he has a sling. But inside of it is just a bunch of javelins. So he pulls out his javelin, and he's gonna huck it over at Ember.
Oh, crap.
Notice how I said he's gonna yuck it?
Yeah.
Okay. Throws it. An 18 to hit. Does that hit?
Yeah.
Alright. And damage. It's going to be 7 piercing damage as a javelin goes and flies directly into your thigh.
Oh.
Not like directly into the middle, you know. We're not cracking through bone or anything, but it's going to like definitely get into the meat of your thigh.
I'll just look down at it. Great. Like what I started.
Great. Guess I'll go die.
Yeah.
You're not doing your job very well.
Nope, I am not.
All right. And next up is Mim! The prodigal son returns, ready for combat.
I'm gonna mix it up this turn.
Oh.
I'd like to bite the goblin.
Yep. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Which one? Which goblin? Nervous or
The one in
that
front
one?
of Powder.
Okay, yeah. I probably should have asked that first, so you couldn't have just been like, let me min-max and get the most damage on the healthy one.
And then I will bite again.
Yup. Yup, that hits. This freaking guy. Alright. Yup. You bite him in half. You just grab him, like, by the neck and the leg, and you just chomp straight through the center of him, slinging both parts onto the ground.
Then I will bite again.
Yes. Uh-huh. Jeez! What are you? Are you biting the other goblin?
Yeah, this is at the other goblin.
Yeah, it's at the other goblin, right. Okay, yeah. So as you finish ripping that one in half, you smack the ass of the other dead goblin that you sling into the face of the other goblin.
Well, actually,
it turns
can
its
I...
head, and you just rip into its throat and just suck its blood as you rip it apart.
Can I also detail this as I get these 2 nat 20s and rip these 2 goblins apart? I'd like to kind of in one fluid motion turn to the massive hulking ogre before me and see if I can kind of just, I guess, passively splatter it with all the guts and gore and remains of his comrades.
Well, yeah, I just said you slung the other's legs.
Okay,
so it's just
I'm trying to find a way
slinging.
to word this that lets me get away with an intimidation attempt. That's, I guess I want to turn to the other one and roar or scream, or do some sort of way of making myself look bigger and scarier in the moment.
You know what? Just roll intimidation.
Thank you.
Just roll intimidation. You ripped apart 2 goblins in one moment. Now. Now. You do not intimidate this ogre.
Aw, man. That's cool. And then
He
that's it,
looks
that's
at you and he's like, "Yeah, that's a Tuesday."
It's a Tuesday.
Same shit, different day.
Same shit, different day. Oh, God damn it. Just seeing all the goblins getting ripped apart, just like, fucking tiny pieces. God damn it. Anyways. Oh, my God. Okay. Barbarian doing barbarian things. Unga bunga. Killy killy. Powder, it's your turn.
Wow, oh my gosh.
You have to
Can this
use
thing-
all of your movement just to get on top of the cliffs. So you're staying where you are.
I'm gonna shit myself.
But you do have your action when you get up. You just can't move. Or if you want to
Okay.
dash. Yeah, how are
Am
you
I able
feeling
to-
about your decisions?
Am I able to perform a spell or not?
Yes, you have an action. You have an action.
Cool. Hold on, I actually... because I had something, and then fucking Mim is killing everyone. Oh my god.
Yeah, now you
My bad,
just have like
I can stop.
you know what? I'm just gonna stop killing. This is
I
where
just-
Mim has a change of heart and just becomes like a priest and is like, all life is sacred.
I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. I'm sorry.
You know what? After seeing the massacre and then staring at Mim, I'm just like, I really need to not get on their bad side. So I'm just going to do cure wounds on them if I can.
Yeah. I mean, you are in like touch range of them, even if it's a touch spell. So
All right, cool. I literally just fucking shove my hand in one of my pockets, grab some dirt, fucking, and just slap it right on them. Like, here you go, cure wounds.
just a nice little good game butt slap.
Yeah, kick it, fuck it.
All right, yeah, go ahead and roll for that.
Cool. Oh, what?
Yeah, and then you see it's in the chat, and you can roll the healing.
Why is the chat all? Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I know it takes some time to get used to. Oh, I like that your dice are colored that. That's so fun. 5 HP, let's go! Literally the actual worst roll you could have gotten. I'm so sorry.
It's dirt.
It's
I know.
dirt!
I'm rubbing dirt in their fucking body. It's fine.
But you feel as this dirt hits your body, suddenly your wounds start to close. As the dirt does something weird and turns into, mushrooms growing off of your body for a moment.
There's just a mushroom on their butt cheek.
Yeah.
Awesome. I love that.
Your dirt just grows mushrooms on people and then they heal.
Yeah. There's a
Uh,
little tingling sensation. That's totally normal.
Yeah. Just chat as you were saying. The characters we have here are from the top, Ember our bard, Silvara our sorceress, Powder our druid, Mim our barbarian, and Beryl our rogue. As you can see, not a single human in sight. We've got a gnoll, a furbolg, a goblin, a fish folk, and a mapak, which is just a raccoon.
I'm just a little guy.
Just a little guy. Just a little guy. But yeah. Next move up. Also, Celtic says hi, Cozy.
Hi, Celtic.
I said Celtic, didn't I? Beryl, you're up. Do Beryl.
Alrighty, it's getting a little too crowded in here. My personal space has been
Invaded.
invaded. Is there any way I can move myself to still kind of give myself a little bit of cover, but not like I see the from where I'm standing, the little spot down. Would I be able to see that as like a safe new hiding spot?
A safe new hiding spot. Are you talking about down here?
Yeah.
You can as a rogue. I don't know if you have cunning action just yet. It would be on your page, but
I
you
have
can-
cutting action.
Okay, so you can use your bonus action to hide. So you could hypothetically run over there, do your bonus action hide, and then you would be in a stealth again,
Okay.
hypothetically.
Yeah.
And then you could possibly peek around the corner and try and shoot again.
Yeah, let me do that. Yeah, I learned how to move. Am I still hidden
yeah.
here, you think?
Well, so you have to now roll stealth.
Okay. Stealth check. Uh-oh. No. 15.
Okay. So, to the
Okay.
best of your knowledge, you are hidden.
Cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my trusty short bow again. So, from what I see, the miserable goblin grunt is dead. This other guy here is dead.
Yeah, most of
Is
them are
the-
dead. The ogre is prone right now, laughing.
Okay. I'm gonna
'Cause I
take my
think-
short bow and I'm gonna go for the ogre.
Okay, you do automatically crit, I believe, because it is prone.
Okay.
Although, no, that's only with melee.
Okay.
Yeah, only melee.
So attack.
You actually are
Oh!
disadvantage. Yeah, so you miss.
Okay.
I will
Then,
say roll perception for me, though.
Okay. Perception. Oh! Let's go. 20. Nat 20.
So as you sneak up on this location, trying to find the perfect position to hide, you see directly to the south of you a hole in the cavern wall that you think you possibly could fit into, or someone even smaller than you, such as like Powder, because technically Powder is smaller than you, surprisingly, could possibly fit into.
I'm small.
Okay, you said to the south. Where south? Okay. Am I able to sneak in again?
I would need you to roll an acrobatics check if you have any movement left, which you
have-
should. You
Yeah.
you
I
only
have 30
use
walk.
Yeah, you have 30, so you use 20 of it. So, yeah, hypothetically,
Acrobatics?
yeah, acrobatics.
That's gonna be a 14.
I would say you could get a decent way in there, but due to how tight it is, it's going to take you a little bit longer. So you could get about halfway in. So you'd be kind of stuck out here.
Okay. What do I see in there?
Dark.
So
I
far.
mean, you
Dark?
just see the tunnel. So there's another
Oh.
end to it. But you hear
Oh.
the sound of running water.
Gotcha. Okay. And I'm gonna end my turn.
I'm going to end my turn.
Basically, I try to hit, I miss. I'm like, oh no, I'm so embarrassed.
Time to crawl in a hole and die.
So
Do we need to take a break for anybody? I know that this combat's been going on for a while.
I'm good to keep on trucking, but I don't know about everyone else.
Same. And then
Same.
you gotta drink water.
Yeah, I don't have
while-
anywhere to be.
So just like a cute little like 2-3 minute pee break.
I'm gonna grab a snack.
Yeah, that'd be
Okay.
fine.
Yeah.
Get up
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
I have to pee as well.
Yeah, because
Oh
I
my
know
God,
we're
group
kind
P?
of. Huh?
Group P? Group P?
Group P? Yeah, because I know we're getting close to kind of when we were planning on ending, even though we're only in the first engagement in this dungeon. But that's fine. If this takes a couple episodes, I don't matter.
Spoiler alert.
What? They knew it was a dungeon, okay? So what do you think, chat? Do we like the new players, chat? I like them. Is this the D&D stream Cozy Chew is a part of? Or am I in the wrong? No, this is the one that Cozy Chew is now playing in. Correct. She is playing Beryl. You try not to think whenever possible. I think Venetius is doing a great job. I always think that. I am so insanely proud and happy with working with him.
Jeez, work the shaft.
What? Yeah, okay, sorry. I'll do better. I can say I like the players. I do too. That Mama Blue is killing it. I like to think so as well. She's been so excited for this, and genuinely having my players be so excited to play D&D with me is like, I don't know. It's just really fun, you know? Whoever the fuck the red goober is, second from up, is my fave. Oh, Silvara? You like Silvara? Yeah, she's our sassy queen. Naya's always a fun time. Naya and I used to play D&D way in the past. Like, every campaign I've had ever since, like, college, Naya's played in. So she has a lot of deep lore knowledge of this world. As well as Venetius. Both of them played in probably my longest running campaign, which was how I started out in streaming. You're at work, Inquire? Understood.
Ink!
Yeah, we're on a break. We're on a break right now. Everybody was going pee real quick because I was like, you know what? We've been going like straight for 2.5 hours or something like that. But then that's also with all of the time that we took before stream. So everybody's been going for like 3 hours or something already. So I will say some thank yous real quick. Thank you, River, for the follow. Thank you, Artist Colt. Thank you, Chic Geek Slay Queen, for the follow. Thank you for the resubscription, Cozy Chew. Thank you for the follow, Raji Bear Boy. Thank you for the resubscribe, Venetius. Thank you for the subscription, Raji Bear Boy. And thank you for the follow, Wickinator.
I'm back.
Okay, who?
Wickinator.
Mithra.
Dude,
I
I've
saw
been
it.
doodling in the side chat.
What about the side chat?
I've been doodling.
What?
Yeah, the little pencil doodles. They're so cute.
Wait. Oh, in the D&D chat?
In the process, we're in the processing the VC side channel.
Oh my god, we've been in processing this whole time? That's crazy. Yeah, we never moved over to the game. That's fine. The only people in this server. What the fuck is this? Oh my god. Saltine? No! He looks so dapper, though. Why does he got a top hat? He shouldn't have a top hat.
That's his dapper.
Lami's
That's him
holding the
being dapper.
goblet. Is that the goblin head?
No, that's me when I got yoinked out of the bush.
Oh, okay.
See my little tail?
That's you with your bow behind the wall. This is so cute.
Think.
Yeah, if Venetius told Goog not to jump off a bridge, Goog would jump. God. Jesus. Naya! She's so mean to me. Naya, are you back? Because I hear everybody else is back. If you're back, we'll get started into the combat again. Although, I don't know if it's her turn for a while, so we could Oh, nope, she's pretty much the next one up. Oh,
Hey,
hello! Undadine has returned. Thank you for the keys.
Oh, I like that. I like that there's that little pop-up.
Oh, yeah, no, I mean, Foundry is fucking sick. There's...
Oh, there's... I didn't even know.
There's a module for everything.
Foundry is just, like, the best for playing D&D if you're not doing it in person.
Yeah, I really love Boundary. It's so fun. Very easy to use.
It's so cool and it's so easy. Like, once you get the gist of it...
Sponsor us,
It's hard
Foundry!
math.
Yes.
We out here just
Yes,
glazing your ass for free. Yeah.
Honestly, I feel it's a lot better than D&D Beyond. I can't do it.
Okay, well, they're probably the only one that would have sponsored us, so thanks.
I'm sorry.
No, they already have the biggest, like, D&D stream out there sponsored, so.
Damn.
Foundry's even better for Pathfinder. I've heard that it's really good for Pathfinder, too, yeah. I just haven't
Yeah,
played
the company-
Pathfinder.
Foundry has actually partnered with Paizo, so it's like semi-official Pathfinder VTT. I want to play Pathfinder so bad. I hate D&D.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah. People keep on telling me to play Pathfinder, and I'm like, dude, I just played D&D for so long and never played Pathfinder. I'd have to completely relearn everything, which I don't, I
I'm here,
just
by
would
the
have
way.
to do it. Oh, welcome back. Okay.
Should I be deducting my
Lamies?
arrows?
It should do it automatically.
Oh,
Lom, you pooping?
No.
Lamies, are you pooping? Lamies, did you fall in?
Mom's
why did
pooping.
I just see the back light up?
Powder just been climbing and slapping Mim's ass with moss for health. Yeah. I'm literally looking, and I don't want to... Let's just think about this right now. So, currently, everyone is, like, hiding in the back, and then you have Mim ripping apart a bunch of goblins, and then Powder just walked up on top of the cliff, where there are now 2 ogres and a bunch of archers.
Actually, archer corpses.
You're in a hole. You can't see anything. You don't say anything.
She has witnessed the massacre. She's like, I don't know
Oh,
any
peek
of
on
these-
my rundown.
I don't know any of these fuckers. I'm pretty sure I know some of these goblins. And they're all, oh god. Slap some moss here. Have some healing. Please don't kill me. God damn. Oh.
Yeah. This is kind of crazy for Powder because, like, essentially not all, but some of these would be, like, tribe mates.
Yeah.
So she's dealing with some of that stuff. We're kind of doing, like, almost an after-session chat.
Whoa.
But we're
Whoa.
not.
Where'd
We're
Lom
not. We're not doing that right now. I don't know where Lom went.
Mom, stop pooping.
Well, I'm here. What?
Oh my god, we called for you like 15 times. Okay, cool.
Oh,
We're
well, I
back in
was
it.
pooping when you called for me, but I've been here for a little bit.
Oh, okay. Wait, but then how did you hear me ask if you were pooping?
Because you just said Lom stop pooping.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So now the ogre that is suffering from Tasha's has to do another saving throw against the Tasha's. It still fails. It has not been attacked. It stays in Tasha's hideous laughter. It continues thrashing around about on the ground. Its arms flaying back and forth, or swinging back and forth, and it's smashing into the dead bodies of the goblins, kind of turning them into a paste as it continues to laugh and just tears going down its face. It almost looks pained from the amount of laughter. Silvara, you are up.
No, the ogre needs to take 1d8 of damage.
All right, it's on top of fire. I guess that would take it out of Tasha's then?
Can I ask you a question though? The
Yeah.
club, is it still have it in its hand, or did it drop it?
I guess in this situation it would have dropped it, yeah. It'd be disarmed.
And what is it
for
made
the-
of?
Wood and bone.
Is it in the fire?
You know what? I'm gonna
Asking
just
for a friend.
I'm just doing something real quick. Let me do.
It does also explicitly say
It
that when
is
it
in the
ends
fire.
its turn. Okay. So the bonfire ignites flammable objects in its area that aren't being worn or carried.
All right. So the club is on fire now.
All right, cool. And did he took damage, right?
Did you roll 1d8?
Oh,
I guess I can do it.
just-
I can do
yeah,
it.
Okay, I just gotta scroll up. I don't know where my bonfire spell is.
1d8 fire damage. He takes 3 damage.
Bet. All right, cool.
But
Do
I
I
have
see
to check,
anything-
does that end Tasha's? If he takes any damage. But this isn't technically an attack against him, so is it just that he's in there?
I don't think damage stops Tasha's.
Oh, okay. Fits of laughter. If the spell effect, the target must succeed on and unable to stand up for the duration. A creature with intelligence score of 4 or less isn't affected. At the end of each of its turns, and each time it takes damage, the target can make another wisdom. So it's just another wisdom saving throw. So we'll do another. It fails again. I don't think
He just finds it really entertaining that he's just laying in fire, clearly.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that his club has now become a flaming club. So whenever he
Okay.
gets it, he might be doing some extra damage.
Okay,
I
so
mean, what?
from what I'm looking, now that I can see more things, can I see anything that is flammable that is around the goblins asking for a friend?
The archers back there, there's a
Uh-huh.
campfire and bedding, and like, yeah, a decent amount of stuff over there would be flammable.
So,
That tent would
Like,
be
are they-
flammable.
are they in it? Like are they? Okay, never mind.
It's only a 5-foot radius. It can only hold up one.
I'm just saying. All I'm trying to
All
say is,
I'm
if I
saying.
set one thing afire, I'm not looking to burn like half a city again, but like
Oh,
would a lot of
alright.
shit go up? Semantics. Would a lot of shit go up? That's all I'm saying.
No, most of this stuff would be at a. There would be stuff burning, but there's not like any grass or anything for it to like spread to.
No, like this stuff's not close enough for it to be a problem. Okay.
Right.
Never mind. Semantics. All right.
Just asking for a friend.
Just asking
No.
for a friend.
For those of us unfamiliar with the lore, in a previous campaign, Naya accidentally committed a mass casualty event.
Yeah.
Oh no.
They, like,
Yeah,
destroyed half of the whole
accidentally,
fucking massive city.
Silvara's character Snowfall from the previous campaign did cause a quarter of a city to burn down, and they never got caught for it.
Oh shit!
They were just being like, "Oh look, a quarter of the city burnt down. That's crazy. That's crazy. How'd that happen? Oh man!"
And didn't we do like it again too, or something like that? Where we
There
like,
was another
destroyed the
city
other-
where you caused a really
Yeah.
big incident.
I
Yes.
Wasn't my fault, by the way. It's not my fault. The man was skittish. Alright, anyway.
Anyway.
Anyway,
You just
so-
knew that he had PTSD, and you used a language of the creatures that tortured him to whisper nothings into his mind. You know, it's fine.
Oh,
I'm not the problem here.
Oh.
All right, so I am going to
He's not
just.
joking.
I'm just gonna Ray of Frost the archer.
This one?
The static.
Yeah, ecstatic. Okay, roll for attack. That does hit. You can do damage. Jeez, it's 2d8 now?
And he can only
Move 20 feet. Yes.
minus 10 from what he originally
Yeah.
has. Yes. And I will.
End of my turn.
Then no.
No?
I'm gonna.
You're gonna run.
Move.
Yeah,
not
while
be-
while you went up there, you did see Barrel's like furry little butt just like.
I was
shoop.
like, I can't move here, right?
No, you are too big. You will. There's no way in hell you or Ember can fit in that hole.
I didn't even know there was a hole, so
This is
Yeah,
my
oh,
hole.
okay.
It's made for me.
I'm like crouched, like not
This
crouched,
hole
but
is
I'm
made
like,
for me.
I'm trying to hide against like the wall as much to like not be noticed. I'm just like, I'm just here.
What is this,
Don't
an
mind me.
after-school special? This is my hole, and it's only for me.
Oh my god. All right. Puzzled Goblin Archer moving on in, ready to fight. Seeing as you just healed Mim, he becomes very interested in the healer. Showing up right there on the cliffside. Bless you.
Thank you. Sorry.
May the Lord bless you and keep you.
Gross.
11 to hit. Do you know your AC, Mama?
What? Wait. Sorry. Wait.
If you just right-click your token, you should be able to see it. It's 12. It misses. So an arrow goes flying right past you, and the other goes flying right past you. Holy shit, she's got happy feet.
I just scuttle around and it's just.
Just
What the hell?
arrows whizzing past you. Well, don't get too excited yet. Because wait, there's more. Another 2 from the restless goblin.
Wait, there's more.
Yeah, they continue to scream stuff. You can hear them saying in Goblin Trader, 18 to hit, does hit. Damage. A nice whopping 7 piercing as an arrow goes straight into your arm.
Holy shit!
And
Oh, God.
then a 20 to hit as the next arrow goes into your calf, dealing 5 damage.
I should have saved that moss for myself. Fuck it.
So that's a total of 13 damage to you?
Jesus.
5 or 12? It was a 8 and a 5 and a 7. Okay. Yeah, so just 12.
Why can't I click my sheet? Oh.
It's all good. If you right-click your character token, it'll show on the bottom there where your health is, and then you can just type in there negative whatever, and then
Okay.
it'll just automatically take it out. Okay, and now we're on to the ecstatic Goblin Archer. He's going to take a shot over at Ember.
God.
Oh, God.
Oh god. Forgot to do it earlier. My bad.
10 to hit. That's going to be a miss.
Miss. Mm-hmm.
And an 8 to hit. Also a miss.
Mm-hmm.
Plinking off the walls. I wish there was a way I could make that arrow sound better, like when they hit something and they miss. It's like, you know what I mean? And it like falls to the ground and kind of like clatters a little bit.
Oh, Goog, I am
Yes.
going to growl at the ecstatic goblin.
Is it yeah, is it like a or is it like a
It's like a deep, like,
Oh, okay,
like I'm
gotcha.
pretty
It's an
pissed that I'm
it's
getting
an
shot at.
angry growl.
Yeah.
I'm a
Okay.
7-foot-tall dog woman.
It's a 7-foot-tall dog woman growl. Got it.
Yeah.
6 towards powder. 15 does hit. For 4 damage. Another arrow goes, and this one doesn't seem to hit in as deep. It seems to graze across you, but it still, hurts.
Oh, it just
Fneeb!
basically like cuts me, or
Yeah, it cuts you, but it's I'm doing flavor for the damage.
Flavor.
Fneeb, what is
Flavor.
Fneeb doing? Is Fneeb just spitting like web on your wounds and trying to patch you up as best as possible?
yeah, pretty much. He's like freaking out, just unsure of what to do since he's a tiny little baby.
He's just
So
a
he's-
baby.
He's just a baby crawling up on like her shoulder and like putting some of his legs on her cheek. Like, no, it's okay, everything's gonna be fine. Like in spider speak, just
Oh.
Ember, it's your turn.
Oh, I already got it. I already know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do Tasha's hideous laughter on ogre number 2. Ooh.
Oh my god, you're gonna cast it on the other ogre now?
Yes.
Okay. I
Let
see
me
you. I see you. Work smarter, not harder.
Yes.
All right.
Oh,
He's got to make a DC 15 wisdom saving throw. And he fails. He is also now prone.
yes. And then I'm also gonna move out the way so I stop getting shot at.
I made him invisible instead of prone. There we go.
I'm gonna hide over here next to Samara, if that's possible.
You can't be in the same square, unfortunately. So yeah, that's
That'll
gonna be
be
where you can
fine.
get to.
Okay.
Or you could hypothetically go here.
Oh, yep. I'll go right there. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, because thematically, I would say that puts you essentially right up against the wall. You're kind of like back to the wall, your fingers ready to blast out some more Tasha's hideous laughter.
Yeah.
I got my
And I'm gonna
laugher
end my
guns.
turn. Yeah. And I'm done for my
Okay, the Ogre 2's turn now, which is kind of crazy. I guess he gets to take another wisdom saving throw. Because it is his turn at the end of it. He fails. Mim, you are up.
Okay. My first action
Yes.
will be in the form of a bite.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
I hate you. I hate you so much. Just,
Does a 19 hit?
yeah, well, you automatically crit if you're attacking the ogre because it is prone.
Oh, okay. I'll take that.
Yeah. All of your attacks are going to be crits.
Sweet.
So you
Then
can
can
just-
I miss still, or?
I don't think they're crits. That's only if you're unconscious. Double checking. You do have advantage because he's prone and you're in melee.
Oh, okay.
Oh man.
I thought they were crits, but yeah, you might be right.
No, yeah, that's only if they're unconscious.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
My apologies.
So then I'm only doing 13 damage.
Okay, 13 damage.
And then I bite again. And then I do 12 damage. And then that's it. That's all I got for my turn.
Oh, you don't have no more hungry jaws?
No, I do. I'm just spacing them out. I'm a strategic mastermind.
Oh, okay. I apologize. I didn't recognize your game.
Yeah.
He does fail another wisdom saving throw. And he just laughs through the pain. He just laughs through the pain. He's just laughing. He's just having a great. as you literally are like biting into his stomach and like boring in. You sick animal. Powder, you're up.
Yeah.
I'm kind of trying to figure out. Oh, okay. Can I move here?
Okay, let me see. Oh, what was that? So hypothetically, yes. The bodies would be.
Can I not jump over the smaller bodies?
Yeah, I guess you could. I keep on forgetting what button it is to place waypoint. Oh, it's what is it?
Control,
Control.
click and drag.
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay, I would like to move over there, and I want to cast Earth Tremor.
Okay. Cast away.
Okay.
You cause a tremor on the ground within range. Each creature other than you in that area must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save. So what's the range? 10 feet.
10 feet.
So is it just it's just a circle around you?
Mhm.
Oh, sick. Okay, so
So
yeah,
I could do
all of
yeah.
them and not Lamis. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so dex saving throw. I mean, both the ogres, I'm just going to say fail because they're prone. They're not going to be able to dodge it. So that just
All right,
leaves
cool.
the
So,
goblin archer to do a dex saving throw.
Mhm.
He do be saving.
Damn.
And is it a
Damn.
sucker save?
Is
On
it
a
a what?
failed save, yeah, it's a sucker save. I think. If the ground in the area is loose, earth or
Yes.
stone, it becomes difficult terrain until cleared. This would be difficult terrain at that point, then yes. Okay, so yeah, they're gonna take, what was it, four damage? 4 damage? Yeah. Good job.
All right, cool. So I literally am just punching the ground over and over, screaming "rock and stone" over and over again.
No, my God!
Rock and stone, rock and stone, over and over again for the tremor to cough.
Yeah, so you're just punching the ground and you watch as like it just quakes and cracks and shrapnel gets blown up and spiky. And so it stabs into the ogres who are both laughing on the ground. They both
Yeah,
can
and
make
she's just-
wisdom saving throws again.
And she's just screaming in Goblin, "I'll show you, traitor!"
Nice.
Hmm.
As you say something classically Dwarven, really proving them wrong. They both fail their saving throws. We move on. Barrel!
Like a happily married father of 5, I'm going to continue my spelunking.
No! Oh, why?
What?
Okay. Oh, you don't know about... Okay, don't worry.
Alright, what do I see in this here cave?
So, in that there cave, you see a waterfall making a pool of water. But the water seems to have light shining from it. The water itself literally feels like it has the glow of the night sky coming out of it, just moonbeams glowing out of the water.
Do I notice anything else about it? Like
Roll perception
anything?
for me. Or if you're specifically trying to figure something out about the pool, it could be Arcana or like what? Sorry, I should let you finish your question.
Yeah, so I want to know like if I know if it has any special properties.
Yeah, so then Arcana.
Arcana, okay. Four.
4. It do seem like special water.
Well, I do like special shiny things.
Yes.
So and I don't see like the only exit's the one that I came through.
Correct.
Okay, so I'm gonna fill up my little canteen full of this special shiny water
Okay.
because adding it to my collection,
Yes.
and then
Then
I'm gonna
you,
start.
you fill your canteen, and as you fill your canteen, you notice that the shine no longer is present in the pool of water, but it seems to be coming from your canteen now.
Ooh, portable shiny. Got some of that Baja Blast. Alright,
Oh,
I am going to shimmy my way back through the hole if I may.
yes, you may. Roll an acrobatics for me. Yeah, it was
Okay.
acrobatics, yeah.
Acrobatics.
Just to see if you can get through there faster.
Maybe it's a little bit bigger. Oh, it got
No,
a little bit bigger.
It ain't a little bit bigger. This time you're stuck. You got into the spot, and now you're gonna have to get a crew to come save you, but they won't.
Yuppie.
Say goodbye to your family.
Help.
I need somebody.
Hurry.
No, so you went and finished crawling through. Yeah, so you're just right at the entrance there, and you're gonna have to crawl through next turn.
Lucky. I figured as much. My chunky butt got stuck.
Yeah, that's
It's
basically
fluff, I
it. You got
swear.
that thick raccoon butt.
It's my fluff, I swear.
No, it reminds me, random side story, and I know that everybody hates when you do this kind of thing. There was a really funny time when I was in New York. I went to Central Park, and there was such a fat raccoon trying to get inside of a trash can that its butt got stuck on the outside of it. So it like tried to dive in, and you just see this raccoon butt, and it just starts like kicking its legs over and over again until finally it gets through from kicking enough, and it just makes the most satisfying like thump. And I was like, I audibly laughed out loud in the middle of the park because I was like, that's such a silly raccoon. You're so funny. Anyways, that was my cool story. Continuing on with Slaughter and Combat. Ogre number 1. Ready for combat. Not at all. He's got to make a wisdom saving throw. Twice, because he's going to take random damage. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's done it. He has done it. He is no longer Tasha's hideous laughter. But that was from the damage from the bonfire. And that happens at the end of his turn, I believe. So he still doesn't get his turn, but he will be able to stand up next turn.
Uh-oh.
1d8, I believe, was the fire damage. Yeah, so he takes 7. He looks crispy fried beyond belief. He is not looking too hot. Silvara, you are up.
Didn't look good to start.
That's true. Hey, he was a handsome ogre, maybe. I don't know what. He looked like Shrek.
Is my head
Stop dying.
sticking out?
What? Oh, Silvara's on the move.
I didn't realize I was still muted. I'm sorry.
Ugh.
So,
And my question was, is my head sticking out?
Sticking out?
Yeah, like out of the hole. Like, what stage of unstuck am I? Can they perceive my face?
No. You're on the other
Ah.
side of the hole.
Oh no.
You're still crawling. Like, it's literally my butt stuck.
My butt's stuck.
Like, big step, bro.
Oh no!
all right. Well, I'm gonna use guiding bolt. Doesn't say concentration, so I should be able to. Am I able to cast the guiding bolt? Even I forget. It's been so long since I've
Yes.
played like D&D. Oh yeah, even with my bonfire out.
Yeah. Concentration is just you can only have one concentration, but you can do.
Oh, yeah,
any
that's
other
what I thought so,
spells.
but I didn't want to like assume.
Okay. Yeah, I guess you hit.
Do I critical hit, as you might say?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Are
Oh
you
my
positive?
god. That's on the okay, yeah. So like he's dead. You've killed him. He starts to stand up from the bonfire, right? He's like getting up and he's like, finally, smashed, and then you just head gone. As he's talking, you just like blow his whole head off. He's boom, and then he just falls over and starts crackling on the bonfire that's still there.
So I can tell good jokes too.
Oh,
Mind
nice. Mind blown. Stop! Not the one-liner. Oh my god. Okay.
Wow, you really blew his mind.
Yeah. Returning fire towards Silvara. A volley of arrows. I think that's...
At disadvantage.
Yeah, I thought it was. I was like, yeah.
Wait, no, it's not. Never mind.
Yeah. Well, 7 doesn't hit anyways. Bing bada bang bam boom. Oi. 8 piercing damage, Silvara. Because I assume a 20 hits. Although you could use shield, so I should have asked. Naya takes the damage. I think we're about to do the full volley of, oh my god. Get your... Somebody, you know what, after this, I'm gonna finally do it. I'm gonna finally do it. I'm turning off the Steam notifications for when friends are online. I can't do it anymore. I can't.
What? Why would you turn that off? Like forever
Because
ago?
forever ago, because I'm too lazy or dumb to do it. I'm just like, it doesn't seem evidently obvious for me to turn it off. 17 to hit, Silvara?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know why anything above an 11 would hit. That's wild.
Yeah, I don't know either. 3 piercing
Bing, bing, bing.
damage. Bump,
I can
bump,
do math.
bump, 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 and another one. An 18 to hit.
No.
I just wasn't sure if you had shield. Which you don't have to tell me that. But there goes another 3 piercing damage. Mim. The last one's gonna go at you.
Okay.
They're a bit panicked. They're just firing all around. 17 to hit does hit. Because if I remember correctly, your AC is 15.
Yes.
All right. 8 piercing damage. As another arrow comes from this essentially battery of... Oh, and then he completely misses. Firing stray off into the air. They're very panicked in the back row there. Seeing as one of the ogres just got blown away and the other one is laughing raucously on the ground. Then this goblin right in front of Powder is going to take a swing at her with his scimitar. Tossing his bow and arrow aside. He pulls his sword, swinging at you. A 6 does not hit. He's going to take another swing at you. A 9 does not hit. So you just come up, you start punching the ground, and you're like, Rocket Stone, who do you call a traitor? And he's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you! And you just like, roll, nothing. I like to imagine you kind of doing that thing, you know, when they would like, a dude would put his fist out and the other person would like dodge underneath it like that? Like you just start doing that.
Yes! Oh my god. Fucking literally, I just crouched down onto my knees. Like, I swear to god. I'm getting ready.
Getting ready.
Alright, Fneeb, spit at his face!
Yeah, spit on him, Fneeb. Okay,
Get him!
Fneeb shoots a little bit of like spider silk in his face. What the fuck? Ember. You're up, Ember.
I see. I need to get where I can see things.
Oh, so you don't
I'm
see. Said the blind
so.
man.
Ho 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 ho! Again, DM, again!
Shut up! Shut up! Leave me alone, you little femboy!
Jesus. I am. What am I gonna do? I can't cast that again. I am out of level 2 spells, I think.
Oh. You were.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry. I'm not gonna say anything.
Say it! Say it
I'm
with your
like,
chest!
you just blew through all your level 2s in the first combat?
Yes, technically, yeah. Sure
Okay,
did.
okay. No, it's good. It's good. It's good. Alright. Cool.
It's because I upcasted, freaking.
Vicious Mockery twice, yeah.
No.
Or, Tasha's.
Healing.
And then the healing word at level 2.
I blew through them real hard. I'm actually gonna cast Vicious Mockery as a.
Yep.
I'm gonna cast it. I'm gonna cast it
I'm
on
casting.
the goblin. The goblin over here. The aesthetic goblin, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast it. Let me click it. Click buttons, do things. Yes.
You're so good at clicking buttons.
Click button.
Ecstatic Goblin, DC 15 Wisdom saving throw. He's gonna roll. He has a really good Wisdom save. So I doubt this will work. He rolled a 4. So it goes 1d4.
Oh.
Hit him for the damage. Mess him up.
I try. Oh. Damage. Normal.
Damage. Normal.
6.
6 damage. Oh. What do you say to him though? Like,
Bruh, your outfit's so nasty. It's not on fleek no more.
Oh my god, not the fleek. It was fine until the moment you said fleek. He cringes visibly.
Oh. Take 1 psychic damage.
That's how he takes his damage. It's
Yeah,
so
yeah. You're right. He takes the psychic damage from the. Oh no.
And then I'm gonna move back.
Yep.
Where they can't see me.
Okay.
In the
The
corner.
ogre's gonna make his wisdom saving throw. He's gonna fail. His turn's over. Mim, you're up.
Oh boy,
Oh boy.
my favorite.
Yeah.
I'd like to bite. Wait, let
There's
me get
nothing
in
by
range of
you
someone.
anymore.
Okay, listen. I'd like to bite. Actually, wait.
That
Before I
is
move,
true
let me
barbarian
survey.
rage.
Okay, never mind. I take that back.
What you could? Oh,
I'd like
okay.
to bite.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, you can make it to those archers. Like, oh sure.
Yeah, I was scouting the scene. Does a 21 hit? I already know.
Yes,
it
it does. I already know it does. You cocky.
7 damage.
Yep. You're gonna need to attack him again.
I am.
Okay, 25. That definitely hits. Yeah. Another 6. Okay, there we go.
And you know what? I'll throw my last Hungry Jaws in there.
Wow. Just spending it all today. 13 does not hit.
Okay. And then I end my turn.
What? You heal even though it doesn't hit?
No, I healed off of the bite. Hungry Jaws is bonus health. Regular bite is just my proficiency bonus health. And I can only do it once per turn, so I only healed 3 instead of 6.
Oh. You a freaky little frog out here, just biting people and healing.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Legitimately crazy.
Goog in awe at the game mechanics of the game he is hosting.
Yeah. Pretty much. Barrel. I think. No, Powder.
Powder?
No, it's me.
No,
It's me. It's me.
Rolled
I
such-
want to cast poison spray.
Okay, cast poison spray, please. Wow, this druid bringing all of the abilities that I never see people bring. Is that going to be hitting the goblin archer and the... Because it's a cone, right?
It's one creature, so the one in front of me.
Oh, okay. Within range and project a puff of noxious gas from your palm. So you just literally farted in your hand and threw it at him, didn't you?
No, well, okay, hold on. Like, do I actually hit him?
Okay, well, first we gotta see. Constitution saving throw, no. He saves. He just crit.
He saves.
Yeah. Sorry, you chose a sucker save spell.
Oh my god. Okay. I try to be a badass. I try and step on his foot. And I try to grab some like powder from my bag and like like blow it out of my hand, but instead I am like, "Oh god, wait a minute." And I just like burp instead and fuck up.
Oh my god.
She's just standing there laughing to herself like
Yeah, you were so ready. After he screwed up all of his attacks on you, you're like, I got this.
Alright, I am so ready to get out of this hole.
Damn, you sound like Dad.
Alright, what do I need to roll, Goog?
Nothing. You just go
Nothing?
now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, the acrobatics is to see if you get through the hole faster, but if you fuck
Oh.
it up, you just don't go through the
It
hole
says I'm
faster.
stuck in the wall. Oh.
There you go.
Alright, let's see. I'm gonna move over here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take a shot at the static goblin.
Goblin. Okay,
Goblin.
do it.
This guy, short bow.
So I
Okay.
believe you will still get your sneak attack due to the fact that Powder is right beside him, giving you advantage on the attack. Or, like, because that's how the sneak attack works.
Not advantage, you just get
Oh,
sneak attack.
Yeah, you just get sneak attack, correct.
If you did.
Gotcha, hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna roll
That's a hit.
19
So now you can roll your damage and sneak attack.
damage. 3, and then a sneak attack.
And he's dead because literally you can't roll a 0. So he's dead. But he's really dead now. Wow, he's
Extra
even
dead.
deader than dead.
Yeep.
I never seen a guy more dead than that guy. Wow. Yeah, your arrow hits him dead in the chest, and like instead of it like blowing a hole in him or something, it just goes straight through. But out the back end, a hole's blown as his heart's stuck on the end and blows out the back, but cleanly. It's just the
Like a
heart.
kebab.
Like a kebab, but it literally is just the heart in the perfect way that you see the diagrams of the heart, where it's like perfectly cut on all the aorta.
I like to think it's got one of those Looney Tune, like, perfectly shaped heart holes out of it, the middle of it.
Oh, you know what? I like that better. Yeah, just a
Yeah.
chunk in the shape of a heart. I like that. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And is that your turn? I'm sorry, I skipped you.
Yes, that's my turn.
Silvara is up. Dun-ga-dun-ga-dun-ga-dun-dun-dun. Also, chat is taking to calling Mim Warwick.
Warwick, yes!
Just
That's
keeps
all
getting,
Warwick does, he just bite.
yeah, just bites and regens.
So, effectively, if I wanted to, I can't move the bonfire, but I can just recast it and it'll get rid of the other one since it's a cantrip.
Correct.
Can I see the other fallen fucking...
I mean, yeah.
Dude,
Once you
Oh,
move
I
up
just see
there,
the,
yeah.
the falling symbol. I don't actually see...
Oh, really? The token's
Yeah,
not
it-
showing up? Huh, weird.
No,
He's
I
there,
have
though.
It is.
He's those 4
Can I-
squares.
I'm going to... Oh, now there he is. Okay. I'm going to recast.
Bonfire. Just... You're a monster. You're just cooking these guys alive.
Listen, I need to make sure that Mim is, like, fully satisfied later. Okay, I
Oh
gotta
my
prep it for him, save us
gosh.
some time.
That's
So,
nasty. You nasty.
I'm gonna do that.
Yep, it's
um,
1d8, right?
Oh yeah, he's gotta make a
He can't. He's
oh yeah,
prone,
he's
right?
I can roll
So-
it now.
Oh, you can.
It's
roll it.
actually 2
Oh,
apparently.
it's 2d8. Wow, we've been
Yeah,
nerfing you.
because I forgot that we're level 5.
Yeah.
So 8 damage to the man, and is by chance his club that he had in the fire?
You
Can
know
say-
what?
I could
Let
have,
me
because I
roll
can
it.
plan it in my little
Let me
4
roll
squares
it.
that I have.
Yeah, you're right. He fails his wisdom saving throw once again. But you know what? Let me roll that for you real quick there, Chief. His club is on fire.
Okay.
And his
Then I'm just-
loincloth.
Oh well, he's wearing the loincloth, so but that's up to you.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
anything
it
that they're not
specifically
wearing?
says that's
Oh.
not being worn or carried. To specifically say
Oh,
that.
okay, okay.
But I won't
was
say
like-
no to the loincloth going up.
Yeah, I was just
Just
gonna
insult to
say,
injury.
you know, you're just like now he's naked and burning. And laughing.
Exactly where Mim wants him. I don't know.
Oh,
Alright.
That just sounds like me.
oh my god.
10.
That's what I get for
I can
doing
stand there, right?
Freaking
Alright.
frogs in my campaign.
There you go.
All right. Next up is the Restless Goblin Archer. He's running. He is running, and then he's going to take another shot at Mim.
Yeah.
Gonna take another shot at Mim. Okay. And we're gonna say he snaps his bowstring. Panicking, fearful. He tries to run. The other, seeing that his compatriot has also started running, is gonna hide inside this tent. Fneeb!
Fneeb is still spitting a bunch of webs and stuff around, like, the base of the arrows that are still in Powder's body.
Got it. Firmly planting them inside the body.
Really
Ember!
quick.
Yes.
You're up.
Sweet. I am gonna move right here.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe up a little more. Just a little
Everyone's
bit.
invading my personal space.
I am going to, since this is a try to cast Vicious Mockery to the ogre that is prone.
Yep.
If that's possible. Okay.
Yes.
Let's cast the spell. There we go.
So weirdly enough, he is going to save against your vicious mockery while laughing hysterically. He's still in Tasha's hideous laughter, but he doesn't find your
love-
insult insulting, whatever it is.
I have nothing.
I have nothing. plays Bard.
I have
nothing.
I have nothing. I mean, I could just tell him he looks bad and he's pretty charred like a piece of chicken.
There you
know.
go!
You look like a
Perfect!
burnt chicken nugget.
Yeah.
You look like one of them dogs that look like chicken strips that I want to eat.
Hey. Hand over. I mean, I am getting kind of hungry. I am a null after all.
It's true. You would
Ugh.
probably snack on these things.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I hate you. Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty hungry.
Oh, I'm feeling
Hey, I
pretty-
got you, Goog.
I'm feeling pretty
They smell
hungry.
pretty good. Ugh.
No, don't lick your lips right now. I can hear you doing it. Okay, and he fails against Natasha's hideous laughter. The ogre is still completely incapacitated. I feel like... Does Tasha's have like a 10-minute thing? I don't know how many rounds it's been, but it feels like it's gotta be getting close to 10. No, it's been like 3 or 4 for him. It's... Mim, you're up! Murder! Murder away,
Okay.
King!
Round 5.
Yeah. How about you just like roll 20 damage for me and we call it even? I don't have to go through the actions, you know.
No.
That was a joke.
That
It was
hits!
a 22 hit. Okay.
He's dead.
Hmm.
You killed
Cool.
him. Are you proud?
I
He had a family.
Okay, not really Mim's concern. Going to the other goblin archer.
Yeah.
Then I cast bite.
Bite. Shut up. You can't say I cast bite. Okay, that hits. You're a barbarian. You don't get to cast spells. You're raging.
Okay. I cast heal on myself for 3.
No.
Gorilla
And then I
Ground
pass.
would beg to differ.
Powder, you're up.
Oh my fucking god. Wait, how can I even tell how many spells I can use or not? Ugh.
If you've been using them, it should have been taking your spell slots out.
Where are my spell slots?
Are you looking at your spells page?
Yes.
These things.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Cool. I would like to cast Ice Knife.
Oh damn, ice knife.
I think it's like level 2 spell.
It is. I love ice knife. I actually have it on my wizard in a campaign as well. It's such a fun flavor spell. Oh, it's actually first level. Oh, you're casting it second level?
Yeah.
Okay, so roll the attack. That do be hidden.
Yay, cool. All right.
Even though technically, I think you have to do it at disadvantage because he's prone, but
Wait, really?
yeah, because it's a ranged attack. When an enemy is prone, you have disadvantage on ranged attacks against them.
Okay. All right, that's fine.
But I'm gonna in this situation, it's an ogre. Him being prone does not really make him a smaller target. So in the
Yeah.
sake of the idea of the rule, I'm gonna say that you don't have disadvantage on ranged against him. Because like you're still hitting a really big target.
Okay, so I just roll for damage.
Yeah.
Wee.
First round.
Alright. Damn.
Okay, cool.
Oh, God damn.
I'm gonna assume that there's like no water around us, so I literally spit in my hand.
Hell yeah. And make a knife out of your spit.
Yeah.
That's metal as fuck.
Making-
It's like, and then it turns into a little knife, and then you just fling it at him. You're like, yeah, fuck you, bro.
It's awesome. Blue's character has been around for 1 session and immediately farts and spits and just fucking in every
Sounds like
direction.
a goblin.
It do sound like goblin spells.
just fucking. Alright.
Explodes on impact. Just, I want flavor-wise, it's like you throw it and it hits and explodes and it just makes a bunch of more spitting echo sounds, like just all over the place, like wherever it's hitting. Barrel, you're up.
Okay, cool. Do I need to be able to move? Because is Ember right in front of me? I'm assuming.
So, for the
I'm
rules of
gonna
the
aim for the
game,
ogre.
you can shoot past your allies.
Okay. Didn't know if I needed to move out of the way.
Some people is a home rule, or like, yeah, you can't shoot through people, but like, we're assuming you're a very skilled archer.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna take my bow. And I'm gonna go for it.
Yes, go for it.
Yeah.
That do
15,
be
22.
hitting.
Alright. Damage. And then I also get sneak, right?
No, not in this situation. You do not, because you do not have an ally within us 5 feet of them.
Then I do 8 damage.
8 piercing. Oh, you know what? I've got to roll 2 times for his toshes. I apologize.
And I believe that is the end of my turn.
He fails. He fails. Ooh, that was a close one, though. 1 more point. Silvara!
Takes 2 damage from the fire, by the way.
Oh my god. Okay.
He's cooking.
He fails. He'll take his 2 damage. What else would you like to do, Silvara?
I'm gonna Ray of Frost him and kick him when he's down, so if he does get back up. Oh, do I get advantage?
No,
Unless
not
that hits.
advantage.
Well, he's prone, so that's why I asked, but,
You get advantage on melee attacks when they're prone. Traditionally, you get disadvantage on ranged attacks when an enemy's prone. But because these guys are so large, I'm taking away that effect because it doesn't really make sense. They would be pretty big targets still while on the ground.
okay.
All right. Anything else you would like to do?
I'm gonna move back to my hidey hole.
Okay. Congratulations on being in your hidey hole. This goblin, in its desperation, is going to try and jump. You do get an opportunity attack. Mim!
Yes.
Opportunity attack.
Oh, I didn't realize you were talking to me. Oops.
Yeah. That do be hidden. Oh, gosh. Oh, man. He tries to jump off, and you just clamp onto his neck, and he goes limp in your jaws. He didn't even get off the edge. The other one's going to continue trying to hide.
Didn't even let him edge.
Oh my gosh! Ember!
I think I'm just gonna cast Vicious Mockery again,
Yep.
and then attempt to get the prone ogre.
Cast your mockery.
Mm.
He does fail. Do your
Oh,
damage.
That boy be crispy.
He. That's your insult? That boy be crispy! Oh, but you
He
know
smells
what's,
pretty good.
You know what's pretty crazy about that? Is that the
What?
damage you do to him psychically, he snaps out of it.
Fuck.
He snaps out for your 2 damage that you did. He's gonna snap out of prone. He's no longer laughing. He's angry. He's an angry boy.
I scream at Mim.
He said something so unfunny and mean that he was like no longer enjoying himself. He's like, oh man.
Laughing does
Oh, man.
not funny.
And you know
Didn't
what's
laugh.
not funny? He didn't laugh. And you know what's crazy about all of this? Now it's his turn.
Oh shit.
Very kind of you. I guess this wasn't hard enough, huh?
Uh-oh.
Okay, Powder. welcome to the campaign.
Scared.
I'm gonna tell you, he's probably got a pretty good chance of hitting this. A 14. That's a hit, right? Because you have 12?
Yeah.
Okay. 13 damage.
Oh my god! Holy fuck!
Oh my god, you're still alive. Woo! You're solo! Okay.
Oh god!
So yeah, he gets up from laughing, his ass still burning, and he just grabs the burning club and takes a swing. It shatters on impact to you, disarming him. The burning had kind of charred it enough that it's no longer usable after this point. But you felt it as it hit you. It collided cleanly with your side, probably cracking several ribs in the process. Mim, you're up.
Oh my god.
Can I... Let's see. Oh, man. Oh, wait, I'm 40 feet. Never mind. Okay. Goog, what do I have to do to skin me flying over to the ogre as a Warwick alt?
No! You don't... No, it's gotta be old Warwick ult. You just appear on him. You just like you just teleportation no jutsu and you're like on him clawing away. 8 damage, yep. And 23 hits, yeah, and 13. So that's 21. 20
Yes.
21. He is dead. So he shatters his club against Powder, and then Mim climbing up on the walls, just jumping and climbing and then launching off the wall, comes over and immediately grabs on, does a nice little grab on the back of the ogre's neck to swing forward and dig his feet into the flesh of the chest of the ogre before just completely, just on the throat. Actually, I guess I should have asked you how you wanted to do it. I guess that's the last one in the combat. So how do you want to do it?
Something about climbing on the walls and ripping its throat out.
You liked that one. Got it.
Yeah, yeah, that's cool. I mean, no sense in me recrafting the experience. You got it right the first time.
All right. Well, it's pretty late, so I guess we'll end after this combat. Is there anything?
Yeah, surely. I mean, we have more stuff left, so that surely means it won't take as long for the next session to happen, right? Because you already got it planned out, right?
I'm dying.
That's true.
My ribs are fucking broken.
I need some corpses.
Ugh.
Yeah, if you guys want to and you still want to take time, you could do a little bit of looting before we end session.
Hey Mim, are you hungry?
Yeah, I haven't had anything to eat today. I'm starving. Wipes the blood off his mouth.
I mean, look, we got 2 crispy chickens, right?
Why are you calling the ogre's chickens?
Mim's expression goes like straight like, dude, that's not funny. That's really fucked up, actually.
I was just kidding.
Okay, good, because you're not supposed to eat things that are sapient.
What? Oh, well, oh no. The curse is kicking in again. Damn it.
Can I loot the corpses?
Yes, go ahead and roll investigation.
You guys know there's still a goblin hiding in that tent.
Oh, well, we didn't.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, Goog might have known.
Him saw him run into it, or whatever.
Yeah, and
Mim's
then Mim
forgetful.
forgot.
Damn.
What am I rolling again?
Investigation.
Investigation. Nat 20.
All right.
Hey.
Already. You're over here like finding the secret pool. Okay. You know what? I see you. I see you. So yeah,
Hi.
I'm just a little guy. So as you're searching around, Beryl, I'm gonna take you on a little journey here. So we're gonna go
Hell
over
yeah.
here. You kind of search around. There's not really anything of major value, right? Most of these goblins are armed with goblin weapons, so they're pretty. You could mainly pawn them off for scrap at like ironworks, but it's not shiny or anything truly attractive to you. But you do find a chest hidden in
Oh,
the
I'm
back
opening.
corner of okay, so you open it. Oh, I'm opening it. And inside you find some nice little loot. Okay. You find 11 sapphires inside,
Hell yeah.
worth 100 gold pieces each. You find 2 potions of healing, and then several scrolls. You recognize the potions of healing. The scrolls, you're not quite aware of what they are.
Okay.
But that's
So-
everything you find inside the chest.
Gotcha. I'm gonna immediately pocket the sapphires and I'm gonna put the healing away. I'm gonna grab, how many scrolls were there?
3.
I'm gonna shuffle them under my arms.
Okay.
Because then, if I may, go back to the group
Mm-hmm.
and sort of like be like, oh, I found some weird looking paper things if you guys might like, and I acknowledge that Powder looks a little beat
Beaten.
up,
Yep.
and
little.
so I'm gonna be like, by the way, is my bag glowing still?
Oh, your little water bottle?
Yeah,
Yes.
like how visible?
I mean, like you have a cork on it, right?
Yeah, it's backed away.
Yeah, so I mean, it's not like glowing, you know, it's not crazy.
Gotcha. So after I chuck the scrolls down, I'm gonna go over to Powder, and I'm gonna hand one of the potions over, the other one in my other hand.
Okay.
Here you go, Powder. You look a little rough there.
I just look them in the eye. Like, you could see how baggy, like more baggy than normal my eyes are. Me clutching my ribs with one arm while holding my quarterstaff with the other, trying to stand up, just like, yeah, I could really use something for the pain. And the arrow's still sticking out of my fucking arm and my thigh.
Just some like silk on top of them.
Okay, so I'm gonna be like, all right, if I give you this, can I have a mushroom from your scarf?
She like kind of limps into a seat, like a log or something, and then just plucks one of the mushrooms off of her. Do you want something that's like delicious or something that will make you hear things?
I want the red one.
The red one? Oh, that's the
Yeah.
tasty one. All right.
Okay.
And she just plucks it off of her top thing, and then hand like just here you go.
Okay, and then I hand over the potion of healing while I look at the mushroom very intently.
Yeah, I drink it the water, and I give a tiny little sip to the spider because I love Fneeb.
Fneeb didn't even take any damage.
Yeah, but I love Fneeb.
I love
like a single dewdrop of healing potion.
Like it's a spider. It's the tiniest fucking drop in the world.
Yeah. Oh, I think Silvara had to head out. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
How much health do I get back from that?
It is a healing potion, so I believe
You can click it in your inventory.
Yeah. Venetius has done so much too. Ah.
Thank you.
Yes.
Click in chat.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's
Meow.
like 2d4 plus 2. Yeah. 8 HP. Let's go.
Let's go.
Big money. Big prizes.
I'm still looking at the other potion I have in my other hand, and I'm like weighing my options.
Oh my god.
Yeah, after I drink the potion, I feel like a sense of relief as my ribs aren't as broken. As I try to pull the arrows out of my body.
I'm like,
Yeah.
oh. I feel a little bit bad because I know what I have, so it's like, you know what? I did just find these. No, I guess you could have the other one. Because it was a really cool looking mushroom, I guess.
You guys
Oh, I
will probably
appreciate-
have the
I
forethought
appreciate
to
that.
Might be able to rest.
Ye-
Hmm.
Yeah, we did finish combat, so
We did.
But still, I'm gonna give it to Powder because I'm like, man, you got walloped on. Whether you choose to drink it or not, that's up to you. But maybe
you got
stick
pretty
to the sidelines, gamer.
you got pretty fucked up there, buddy. Here you go. Oh,
I can
That's
still
rough,
see
buddy.
some of the clubs sticking out of your side. The shrapnel of that head was pretty big. All right. Well, with that, I think that that's a great ending point for us tonight. You got some loot. We had a really big combat that probably could have been avoided. But yeah, so great job slaughtering the entirety of the goblin group here. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun, I think. Thank you, everybody, once again for coming out and watching. Always appreciate you all. We will probably start doing this more than monthly now, because it has been made clear to me that my players would like to do more than once a month. So, might not be weekly, it might be every other week, but we're going to see what we can do, and we're going to figure it out. Especially now that, Aslam pointed out, I do have several sessions planned out ahead of time because of this. So, looking forward to playing some more and looking forward to seeing you all. Thank you so much for watching.